What's good, everybody? So we are doing all signs, what to expect, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. Just gotta see where the camera's at. And then we're gonna get started. What's good, Kimberly? All right. All right, going from Aries right down through to Pisces, what we can expect this week. What's good, Brian? Hey, Veronica. Tasha. Just popping in. Well, I hope you have a good night. Hey, Dave. Snow White, Star, JM. All right, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. Aries. Hey, Naz. What's good, girl? my pregame. I really should bump it up a little bit and make it a real pregame, but okay. Aries. Two more. What can Aries expect this week? What can Aries expect this week? 3 shuffles. Hey, Angie. Overall energy for you, Aries, this week. King of Wands in reverse with the Justice in reverse right under that. 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, come on now. Come on, Aries. All right, I get it. I get the madness behind your method. I really do. But this is definitely the energy of trying to have your cake and eat it too. Yeah, there is something here that you're still receiving generosity from, you're still receiving money from, you're still receiving something from that you could be trying to still entertain for the sole purpose of you're getting something from it. But yeah, there's something here you're not being honest about, maybe just waiting for the right time to break it to someone or waiting for the right time to make your move if it has nothing to do with love, okay? Let's just see. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Well, Aries, this is about picking your battles. You've picked a battle here. Let's just put it that way. You've picked a battle. You're aware that you're taking from a situation that you may not even want, or you're entertaining something that you don't even want. I feel like if it's a job situation, it's creating a lot of sadness within you. It's kind of draining you on an energetic level because it's almost like you've outgrown something, you've outgrown a title, you've outgrown a position, whatever it may be. If it's a job that you're kind of trying to still make work, it makes sense because you still need to pay your bills and whatnot. It is still somehow causing a lot of setbacks in your life and maybe draining you on an emotional level, right? It's like, you know, submitting to an energy that is just not in alignment with you on a constant basis. But if this is a love situation or a person that you're dealing with, there's definitely someone that you're holding on to that even though you can see the benefit in doing so, okay, whether it's a money thing, whether it's even trying to be fair, Aries, maybe you just feel like it's your duty, right, to be fair here or to help someone out financially or whatever it may be. It's still draining the shit out of you, and it's causing you to not even really have the energy for new experiences or new love if it came to you, because there's something in the past, Aries, that you're still holding on to. It's preventing anything from moving forward when it comes to new experiences. And a lot of you guys are just, I don't know, like I said, if this is a past lover or someone that you feel responsible for, but yet you don't want it, okay? I would really be careful with that situation, or at least set solid boundaries here with that person, because yeah, you still may need to show up. You still may need to help out financially, especially if there's children involved or whatever it may be. But I would do your best, Aries, to set some solid boundaries here with whatever this is that you're trying to cater to in your life, because it's draining you. And it's the main cause of whatever setback you're going through right now. It could be even stealing your confidence, okay? For those of you that are entertaining a past lover, okay, it could be, you know, some type of trauma bond, or it's derived from something that may not be something that you want to be reminded of constantly, okay? It's draining you, stealing your confidence possibly. And if it is a person, I feel like the person you're dealing with, Aries, is really petty, but yet you're still choosing to entertain it because you feel like you have to. And again, it's almost like I get why you're doing something, but you may need to change how you do it. Okay, let's just put it that way. Because again, there is something from the past that you are entertaining, maybe receiving from, or feeling like you need to give to it to keep things balanced or equal or fair. But it is causing a lot of setbacks in your life. It's putting you in a position where even if an opportunity did come, you're not open to it. Some of you are very emotionally attached to this past person as well. And it's just draining all the energy from you. It's causing a lot of irritability. It's causing this it's causing a lot of setbacks in the way that you feel like you can't just get up and go. Okay, you feel like even if something is good for you to detach, you feel like you can't because there's still this emotional attachment. Okay, but it's like you need to put your attention in a more positive direction. Or again, if there is something that you still need to entertain, whether it's work or love, you really need to set some solid boundaries and at least be honest. Okay? Because even though it may feel like it's for your benefit to do this in whatever way you're doing it, it's impacting you more than you probably realize. It's draining all of your energy. Just clarify the Ten of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Swords in reverse and the Four of Swords. Some of you are attached to a past situation because a part of you feels like something here was your fault, or taking a break was your fault, or there's some type of guilty conscience you have associated with, you know, like this is being aware that someone is in the right in some way, okay? Like maybe someone can hold something over your head, or maybe if it's just a personal thing, it's just knowing that you have a lot of debt, or knowing that because you took some form of break, or you've withdrawn, or you've slacked even because you needed mental time, things kind of went to shit or haywire. And I feel like a lot of you guys are in this your guilty conscience is creating a lot of, how do you say? It's creating you to justify entertaining something that's not good for you. Some of you just straight up feel like someone is just going to use something against you if you try to let this go. But the Ten of Wands in reverse can be, it's like almost being unreliable to yourself, right? Especially with the King of Wands in reverse and the Justice in reverse, there may be something that you're not really taking accountability for. Like, for example, if you can recognize how you feel and how something is impacting you, it's like you may really need to push forward and put in the necessary work, no matter how stressful that may seem, to separate yourself from something in the past. Even if shit needs to hit the fan at least once, or an argument, something here, you need to kind of, you know, stay in your own lane or carry your own weight here in whatever situation this is, to relieve this guilty conscience. Because a lot of you guys may not want to play a person like this, or a lot of you guys maybe just developing a lot of shame or guilt, you know, in your chakras because of, you know, entertaining a job even that may be not good for you. Whatever the situation is, it's almost like Spirit is saying, if you want it, go get it. Okay, whatever you want, just understand the work that it takes to get that. And we're in the new moon in Leo right now, so it's a perfect time to set new goals, depending on where you have Leo in your houses. But it's like you may need to readjust your focus and pull that focus and attention off whatever this past energy is, even if there's some regrets, some guilt. Try to figure out how to deal with this, deal with your karma, especially with the Justice in reverse. Maybe there's something you're trying to avoid taking responsibility for. Find a way to deal with this shit, okay, so it's not haunting you. and be ready to push forward and put in the work. If not, you're just creating your own setbacks and your own delays. You're stealing your own joy of life, really. And you may be honestly becoming a little bit of an asshole in the process. I hate to say that, Aries, but the King of Wands can be really, he lacks confidence because he isn't proud of where he's at. He does feel restricted. He feels like he owes people things. It's like there's something here you just need to let go of and be willing to take on the responsibility moving forward to release that guilt, right? And deal with your karma. Okay? But it is going to require work, and some of you guys are just straight up not putting in the work, or you're putting in the work in all the wrong things, into a past situation that the two of you are just going round and round and round, or work situation that nothing's changing, or there's no active forward planning in a new direction, and it's just creating a lot of stagnancy in your life. So I don't know what to tell you, Aries. I feel like, yeah, there is some setbacks right now in your life, some delays, but just looking at this, it's kind of like, even though it may not feel like this, it is, in a sense, you're choosing this. Okay? So, just give me an oracle. These are new cards. I just chose to use them tonight. I really like them. They're just simple and, I don't know, I like them. But let's see. Some of you guys are just straight up not up to the challenge of being honest to someone, Aries. Like, if it is that simple, like maybe you don't want a relationship anymore, or maybe, you need to have that talk with your boss, or you want to be treated better, whatever it is. Some of you guys are just holding yourself back because you don't want to own up to something, or you don't want to be honest with someone about something that has been on your mind for quite some time. And it's just creating a lot of blockages in your life. And for some of you, that's all you need to do is be honest and to set that boundary line. But let's see. So we have let go, the outsider, the burden. So there's some type of burden that is making you feel like restricted. I mean, this kid is like trapped in a jail cell in some sense. And it's like you may feel like you're the outsider of your own life, really. And there is some type of burden here that you may just need to deal with and put in the work. Okay, to be able to let go of something here. And this card, I just noticed like the ripple, and it kind of is like the ripple effect. Once you get that really uncomfortable truth out, or once you put in the hard work for a short time just to get yourself out of a situation or make some form of change, whatever this is that you need to be honest about, Aries, or whatever this is that you need to let go of to relieve your conscience and walk away with a clear conscience, that's something that you may need to address here so you can stop feeling restricted and also be attached to past frequencies and people and situations that are constantly triggering you. Especially if you feel like you need them, which that's all a mind frame. It's not that you need them, but you will need to get into a place where you're willing to carry your own weight, okay? So, I mean, you could be dealing with any sign. We do have strong fire energy. We also have air and water. But you could be dealing with any sign. I feel like this is very much a personal struggle, Aries, that is just getting worse and worse. The pit's getting worse and worse. And it's like, what are you going to do about it kind of thing? And things will look better, but you need to kind of deal with the elephant in the room here. Right? All right. All right, Taurus. I wish I was sponsored by Puma. That's probably like the only person I'd be willing to be sponsored. I like Puma. I like Puma clothing. I like their bras. They have really good sports bras and they're inexpensive. I like their leggings. I like everything. All right. What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? What can Taurus expect this week? 3 shuffles. Kappa? I've never heard of that one. I'll have to check that out. Kappa. Okay, so Taurus. Page of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles as your overall energy. Six of Wands in reverse, Eight of Cups. Well, there's definitely something here, Taurus, that you're procrastinating on, okay, out of fear. If this is a person that you're dealing with, you are putting this person on way too big of a pedestal, one that may not even be real, okay, with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which can talk about false successes. It's like there's something here that's making you feel very small. A person, a group of people, or an opportunity. Something is making you feel super small, Taurus. Okay, but I feel like it's all fake. Page of Wands in reverse can be fake. False news or false successes or someone that really isn't as, you know, flawless as they say. Okay, I feel like this is someone you're dealing with. I don't feel like this is your energy because you are responding here with a lot of, it's like you're putting something outside your element, okay, a person or an opportunity, and it is causing you to procrastinate on taking action, on, you know, communicating, on exploring this path. And it's all stemmed from fears, feeling inadequate, feeling like you can't, you know, not really feeling confident in your current position and with your current knowledge, with your current, you know, looks or whatever the situation is. You don't really feel confident to approach someone here. Some of you, if it's a person that you've been dealing with for quite some time, you may feel like the roles have become reversed for whatever reason, whatever that means for you. Or this is a situation that you just straight up don't have faith in because you feel less than. Don't be talking about yourself like that, Taurus. What is this that you feel less than for? It's like you don't feel good enough. But the problem is with this moon energy, it's like you're comparing yourself to something that's not even real, okay? It's like you're either giving a person too much credit or you're, I don't know, let's see. Tell me about this moon. Queen of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Swords in reverse, Four of Cups, Well, if this is a love situation, Taurus, a lot of you guys may feel like you missed a chance or you messed up a chance, okay? Because, again, reverse the roles as you may. Because a lot of you guys may feel like you were resisting something or you took too long to make something happen, or even if it's a work opportunity, there's something here where you feel like you've taken too long to make something happen and maybe there was a possible missed opportunity, or you're feeling that way. Now you feel like someone, if this is a person, you feel like someone is just like picking you apart now because it's like you've taken too long, or there's a lot of petty bullshit between the two of you that never seemed to be overcome. But with that Queen of Cups, I feel like there is, if this is a love situation, there is unconditional love here. But a lot of you guys just have so many regrets when it came to how you approach this person or how long it took, or maybe some chaos that happened between the two of you that wasn't really addressed. It's like there's this fear that you've kind of missed out on an opportunity, okay? If it's not a love situation, Taurus, If it's not a love situation, I feel like a lot of you guys have support already on the table, or there's people that are trying to help you, support you, but yet you're holding yourself back from entertaining it. Because again, there's this like imposter syndrome type of thing, or fearing getting too close, or fearing being put to the challenge of something. It's almost like, you know, sometimes we come to points in our life where we're given what we asked for, but it's like there's all this fear now because we have to step onto a new level. We have to embrace things that make us uncomfortable. We have to do things differently. And there's something here that's happening that's kind of forcing you outside your comfort zone. But it's like you're just kind of stuck here, either feeling not good enough, or again, if there's a love situation on the table, you feel like you're not good enough for this person. You may feel like there's reverse roles somehow, and you may feel because you took so long, or because you let a lot of petty shit get between the two of you, it's, you know, it's become a little bit of a mischance. And I can promise you right now, if this is a love situation, you're giving someone too much credit, putting them up on a pedestal, or, you know, just creating your own fears, or something like that. Like, I don't know. Tell me about the Strength in reverse. With that Nine of Pentacles in reverse again. A lot of you guys may feel like a person lives a lifestyle that you can't keep up with financially, especially if you are someone that likes to be the provider, or you just feel like someone is better off than you. And it's creating a lot of financial insecurity on your part. Okay, a lot of you guys have something as well that you've invested a lot of time into, Taurus, that you are having a hard time detaching yourself from. You may still feel attached to an opportunity, or a job, or a lover, or a relationship because of financial reasons. Okay, so some of you guys are just having a hard time overcoming obstacles in your life because of finances. Or again, you may be looking at someone else or a certain group of people, and you're kind of feeling like you can't bring anything to the table, or you feel like you almost feel less than here. And I don't know why. I don't know what to tell you. It kind of reminds me of that. I seen a short little video or TikTok or whatever it is. And you guys probably seen it. It was, I don't know, it was viral. But anyway, the girl's just eating her chips. And the girl's like, how do you know if you're hot? And she's like, I'm hot because I say I'm hot. Okay. And it's like, you need to like get in this, you need to change your mind frame. Okay. Whatever this is that's causing a lot of insecurities, you need to flip that shit. Okay. Because it's all illusion. It's all, you're deceiving yourself here, getting yourself worked up about nothing, letting an obstacle overpower you. Okay. Thank you, MJ. I really appreciate that. Tell me about that Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, for some of you, you may feel like there's reverse roles here in a certain partnership or a certain love connection. And if that's the case, you see someone as someone that's going after their dreams. And some of you, Taurus, there may be this like fear because you see someone as like take no shit, do no harm, putting in a lot of effort into their money, into a business potentially. You see someone as someone that has become very detached, okay? I also feel, Taurus, like you may have lost touch a little bit with your soul to some extent. The Hierophant in reverse, when it comes to advice, it's a reminder that you do have an inner compass. You do have, you know, an inner moral system that aligns with your greater good and in connection with the divine. And it's like you may be really trying to look for answers outside of yourself when it comes to making some form of change or involving yourself in a group of people or even a love situation. You may be finding yourself trying to look for answers, but you just end up conforming to what's expected of you. And it's, you know, how you find it easiest to detach. And I feel like this week, Taurus, you may be, you know, conforming to, you know, what's expected, but at the same time, it's like you're not really having faith. It's like you don't have faith in love, or you don't have faith in yourself. It's like you've lost touch here with your inner like signal lights on a spiritual level. And it's like you may be having a hard time, you know, taking your own guidance in some sense, or listening to yourself. And it's just, You don't want to get wrapped up into this shit of insecurity and shit like that, because it creeps up on you. And you may think you're just having a bad day, or you may think you're just thinking this one day or 1 week or 1 month, but it becomes solid depression. It becomes you are just another person in this reality. You got to be careful, because I've experienced it for myself. It's like you've got to be careful with your thoughts, because you may think, oh, I'm just having a bad day, or I'm just dealing with this. You got to be careful with that shit, because it creeps up on you, and it plants seeds, and one thought becomes another thought, then another thought becomes this thought. And it's just, it's like you want to be careful with these thoughts, Taurus, because why are you feeling like you ain't shit? A lot of you guys are feeling like you ain't shit in regards to something, and that is false. That is false, because you are the shit, but you're causing your own resistance here, conforming to something that you don't even want. You're very disconnected here when it comes to your personal guidance system, but it's almost like you're looking outside of yourself, or you're comparing yourself. And they always say comparison, or comparing yourself to anyone, is the thief of joy. Okay, so be careful on who you're comparing yourself to. So I don't know what to tell you, Taurus. If this is a love situation, you are very much dealing with some type of inferiority type of complex. And potentially, like, maybe you're just checking on their social media, thinking they're living the high life. It's like social media is fake as fuck. It's like you only see the highlights of people's lives. Like, you don't know what's going on in their life. Or if it's a work situation or a group of people or even an opportunity. Okay, like some of you guys have the opportunity to make forward plans here in a certain direction that you're very connected with. Okay, you have a lot of wisdom, you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of nurturing energy that you could bring to the table, you know, for on a collective level. But it's like there's this fear. I mean, what's with that moon in regards to 8 of Wands in reverse? A lot of you guys have a hard time, for those of you that are very much into the spiritual realm, or there's a topic, maybe there's just a topic, maybe you're an engineer, I don't know. Maybe there's something here that you have a lot of knowledge in. Okay, it's almost like Queen of Cups and the Moon. It's like you get your information from your spirit, from your soul, from God. It's very much created within your own personal universe. It's not from a book you read, or it's not indoctrinated information. It's like there could be something here that you're just very wise about, but yet there's a fear of sharing that skill. And with the 8 of Pentacles upright, Taurus, this is saying that you're qualified. There's something here that you're more than qualified to take action on or to share to the world, but there's this huge fear. And like I said, some of you guys are just dealing with imposter syndrome, or you're just dealing with this feeling. It's like maybe there needs to be an ego death here. Maybe you need to like change the way you identify with yourself. Like, who the fuck are you? It's like maybe you need to look in the mirror and say, you are a badass bitch. Okay, I don't know. It's like, I don't know, you are dealing with, it's like you're scared to share something here, even though you're more than qualified. Okay, and for those of you that are pursuing a job right now, or you're invested into something, a lot of you guys may not need to change what you do, but you do need to change, you know, the way you do it, because you may be trying to do something or share something that's very sacred to you or important to you, but yet you're trying to be like everybody else. You know what I mean? So maybe you started a YouTube channel and you're trying to do something, but it's like you're trying to be like everybody else. Some of you guys just may need to have confidence in who you are and step into that uniqueness, that craziness. Whatever you have to offer that you think is kind of weird is probably what is going to get you somewhere, okay? You know what I mean? We can't be like everybody else and expect to get somewhere. So for some of you, if there's a business or you're starting a coffee shop or whatever it is, you may not want to think too much when it comes to what will people think, okay? Because you may be, like I said, comparing yourself to other people, and it's just creating a lot of stagnancy, and it's creating slower results as well. So however that resonates. So it seems to be a theme here for you, Taurus. You're definitely comparing yourself. And if this is a love situation and that's it, you are fearing communicating with someone because you put them up on this pedestal that, first of all, they don't deserve. And second of all, why don't you deserve that? You're a human too. You know what I mean? Just as long as you put in the work in yourself and you take care of yourself in the best way you can, why don't you deserve to be happy? Why don't you deserve to have a good life? Like, what's wrong with that? Like, what makes you think you can't? Anyways, Taurus. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like you need to realize how badass you are, and whether you're a hermit You know, you like the simple things. You don't need a lot of craziness. Or whether you're someone that loves the craziness, you love the cars, whatever it is that is you need to just own that shit. Okay? Because usually we're not judged based off who we are. We're judged based off of how much insecurity we let get to us. Okay? It's because people rarely pick on people that don't give a fuck. Because there's nothing to pick on, right? So it's like, whatever it is that you are or do or want to do, it's like just fully embrace it with no shame. And that's my best advice for anybody, whether you do YouTube, whether you do anything. It's like you need to embrace who you are with no shame. Okay? And you're having a hard time doing that. So, and if it's a lover, it's like you may have a lot of deep love for this person, feeling something very spiritual and deep, but yet it all goes on the back burner because of fear, you know, fearing you're not good enough. It's like, how do you know? See, that's where we get in projections. It's like you think you're going to be judged when really you're judging this person, thinking that this is what they want, right? So it's like sometimes you just got to dive into things, okay? So, I don't know, Taurus. Whatever this is that you are looking at as unconventional, you're actually more than qualified from it, but you keep detaching from the opportunity to even indulge. Give me one of these beautiful cards for Taurus. You could be dealing with a Pisces. We have Leo, Cancer, and Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay, well, this is way too many, but the one that I just looked at is projections, okay, which is what I was just talking about. So be careful of projections, Taurus. Okay, because projections can, you know, or just assuming someone wouldn't be into you, whatever it may be. That's too many. So we do have change. Okay. Intensity. Oh. So we have change, intensity, slowing down. Don't allow your patience to become laziness, okay? Whatever that means for you. Don't allow your patience to become laziness. So, I don't know, Taurus, I feel like there is some form of change that is available to you that may feel very intense. I mean, what's going on with this slowing down? Temperance, reverse. 8 of Swords in reverse. A lot of you guys are slowing yourself down trying to defend yourself to people. Okay, 8 of Swords in reverse can talk about standing up to people, you know, not letting people get into your head. But some of you guys are justifying standing up to people or proving a point or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, it's only messing up your energy. And it's just causing a lot of slowing down type of energy. And when you are someone this intense, and when you got the goal, when you got the knowledge, when you got the skill, when you got the love even, it's like some people may not really be worth defending yourself to or standing up to. Okay, it's just messing up your personal ability to create, because now you're focused on a shitty ass frequency, which, don't fool yourself, you doing that is going to just make yourself this no better than them at some point in time. So it's like there may be something here that you're standing up to, or you feel the need to, or you feel like entertaining it is just gonna put you in a position where you'll need to defend yourself even. Okay. Some of you guys are fearing humiliation as well. 8 of Swords upright can talk about being humiliated. And there could be, you know, a lot of energy of fearing being humiliated by doing something or making some form of change. When it's like it's not about pride and it's not about ego or whatever it is. But when you have something so raw, and whether it's talent, qualifications, whatever it is, it's like you can't be bothered by the naysayers, by the bystanders. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be bothered by them, like, at all. And I don't want to sound cocky, but it's like they don't need to understand what you're doing. They don't need to understand what love you have for someone. Nobody needs to fucking understand your path, because it's your path and it's intense, and it's kind of like a need to rise like a fucking phoenix. And it will bring some form of change, but you need to stop worrying about the naysayers, the Karens, the family that think they know you, the haters online, whatever it is. Like, who gives a fuck what people think of you? You know what I mean? So that energy, that fear of being humiliated or feeling like you need to stand up to every single person that has something to say, could be, you know, causing just you yourself to become imbalanced and, you know, off track with your creation here. Because it's like your feminine is in one place and your masculine energy is kind of everywhere else, trying to, like, you know, light fire to anything that becomes a threat. But it's like that you need that masculine energy for whatever this is that you're creating or whatever this is that you're trying to do here. All you need to focus on is protecting that, taking action on that. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. So yeah, stop procrastinating and stop thinking so much. Really. And if you got a lot of skills in something, which the universe says you do, you're very intuitive, you're very wise, and you have the ability naturally as a creator. You have the ability as a creator. But now it's just stepping into that masculine energy, which we're in the new moon in Leo, so perfect time to kind of plant some seeds and make shit happen. You know what I mean? And people will probably, especially if it's like a new project, a new business, people will probably have something to say, or they'll laugh or whatever. People don't really usually care until, like, it's successful. And those are the people that you don't really need to pay no mind to. But yeah, we do have Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius, Leo, Pisces, and Cancer. But it could be any sign as far as elements go. Okay. All right, so Gemini. Red hat rose. I don't have a red hat. I used to have a red Under Armour one, but I ditched Under Armour. I don't like the way they fit as much as Puma. All right, what do we have for Gemini? Yeah, of course, it could be them too. All my readings, reverse the roles as you may. Okay, I just read it one way. Two more. What do we have for Gemini? What can Gemini expect this week? Let's get everybody. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Gemini. Page of Cups in reverse. King of Swords right under that. Okay, 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay, not having it. It's like you're not having something here. Okay, this is like... Now, for those of you that you're dealing with an adult, okay, some of you guys feel like you're receiving a lot of petty-ass energy, or you may feel like someone's just constantly trying to start something with you. Someone's trying to start a fight with you. This could be a family thing too. It doesn't have to be a love situation, but there's definitely a person, a group of people maybe that you just feel are constantly just trying to shift your gears. And it's like, no, nope, 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 not having it. No, you don't have the energy for it. Whatever this is, or whoever this is, you're just not having it. It's like not even, like you're not even considering it. Okay, some of you guys may feel like there's a certain person or group of people putting you in a position where you need to defend yourself. And you're like, why? Like, you know what I mean? You may be very honest, or you may communicate, but it's very like direct, like to the point. You know what I mean? It's like you're cutting right through whatever this is. Now, this could be something else too, but I'm going to read that too. Thank you, Miss Day Williams. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that. Knight of Wands in reverse, the Lovers, and the Judgment. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, Gemini. Well, I just got to clarify this Page of Cups in reverse right quick for Gemini. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Moon. There's something here past karmic shit. There's something here that someone's trying to get you to repeat some form of pattern. Now, obviously, they're probably not literally saying that, but there's something here that has a pattern, a person, a group of people. It's like, you know how these people roll. You know how this person rolls. It's like And it is creating a lot of fears here, okay? And I feel like whoever this is that's trying to get you wrapped up into a relationship, a job, whatever this is, it is, you know, putting you in a place where you really need to lean on your intuition. And with this moon energy, it's like you may not be sure what dog is real, what thought is real, what feeling is real. It's like there's something here where it's like you're really being pushed to make a judgment call on something here, Gemini. And I feel like even though you're being very direct or you're not entertaining drama, it's almost like there's a bigger decision that's needed from you, okay? Maybe because Geminis, y'all are awesome at just kind of detaching and acting like nothing's going on in your life, and it's like everything's cool. You may not be able to get away with that this week. Let's just put it that way. Thank you, Joy. I really appreciate that. Because, yeah, I feel like, you know, you're being pushed to make some form of decision here, a major choice. But you're really going to have to connect with who you truly are, what is truly good for you, okay, in order to do that. And with this Knight of Wands in reverse, this is the card of, like, being overextended, tired, exhausted. You may be exhausted with the need to make a decision as well. It's like some of you guys are feeling something, or you're aware of something, or your intuition is telling you something, but you don't like it. It's causing a lot of inconvenience for you. And like I said, if there's a person coming back trying to like shift your gears somehow, I feel like you're being very direct with them, but the universe is still asking you for more, okay, of something. We're going to get into that, Gemini, because you're still in the note here, see? I mean, you can speak facts, Gemini, all you want, and you can be direct all you want, and you can cut shit off and not entertain drama all you want, but you're still, because you're being so passive about it, or because you're being so whatever, like, you know, you're still in a note of something here, okay? Tell me about this Knight of Wands in reverse. The Death card, Four of Cups, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this is something that has already ended, or you know on a soul level that your soul has outgrown it, your spirit's outgrown it, or there's something here that you know is just not good for you. You've outgrown it, whether it's a work situation or a lover. However, there's also this energy on your part, Gemini, where you feel like you're coming out of some type of dark space. Okay, there's something here dark that you're coming out of, maybe financial hardship, sickness, depression, some type of dark night of the soul. There's something here dark that you're coming out of, which is kind of putting you in a position of, you know, being exhausted with this Knight of Wands in reverse. Because when we're exhausted, when we're tired, when we're depressed, when we're in that survival mode, or when we finally get to that place where we can breathe, it can be really easy to like see the silver lining, or to justify ourselves into something from the past because we're tired, we're not thinking clearly, or you know what I mean? It's like, that's why you should never make major choices in a descended space, right? So it's almost like there's something here that you're almost contemplating investing into because you're tired, really. And it's really that simple, or you don't have the energy to address a deeper issue within yourself, within a work situation, or within a love situation, because you're tired. It's almost like you're recuperating, okay? But this week, Gemini, now the good thing is this is in Five of Pentacles is in reverse. So if there was some type of financial hardship, sickness, you know, stress, dark night of the soul, whatever it may be, I do see you coming out of that this week. Okay, but you're still in this energy of, you're still in an old mind frame. Let's just put it that way. Okay, where you may even be missing other opportunities that are trying to present itself to you. Okay, and some of you guys, it's simply that you're exhausting yourself or overexerting yourself, being very in a note of something that has already ended. Okay, so make it make sense to you, whatever that means for you. But yeah, there is, look at this, Lovers, the Judgment. Major choices for you this week. A major choice is needed. And there's a lot of fear associated with this because it's like you're not sure what the right decision is. And your perception may be a little off. The moon can be like things appearing to be something it's not. So what was very ugly may be appearing very pretty. What was pretty may be appearing very ugly. So what is it, Gemini, that kind of your vision or your perception shifted? okay? Because the universe is saying, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Get back. Get back to you, okay? Tell me about this Judgment. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Wands. Well, Gemini, there's a new opportunity. This is why. This is why it's all happening. This is why the universe is kind of like shaking you, waking you up, kind of like, Gemini, wake the fuck up. Because there is a new opportunity being presented to you. But the problem is like, something is happening in your life, in the material world, or in a relationship, or being bonded to something or obligated to something. Something is happening where energetically all the balls are in the air for you, right? Two of Pentacles in reverse is like all the balls are in the air. Kind of reminds me of the Oracle from the Tea Life Tarot or whatever. It's the card of you're letting your life roll aimlessly. You know what I mean? It's like there's something here that's very, very chaotic happening for you. And it's like, you're aware of this with that Judgment energy. This is something that you're aware of. What's this Two of Wands? Five of Wands in reverse. The King of Swords. Some of you, Gemini, have a specific person coming in to help you or to guide you in some way or to create solutions. If there was some form of stress happening in your life, Five of Wands in reverse is like creating solutions surrounding something that has caused a lot of inner conflict. And I do feel like there's an opportunity to create solutions this week surrounding whatever it was that was causing a lot of inner conflict for you. Okay, this may appear through a person, a friend, possibly a past person that just wants to, like, you know, grow up and talk or whatever it is. Or this is just you gaining the knowledge, okay? Or some of you have the knowledge. This is about, there's some type of opportunity here, Gemini, to be able to go after what you really want. Because again, there's some type of past energy or something that you've been very in and out of. And even if you're done with it, it's like you're still in and out of it, and something about that and the mind frame you need for that job or person or the energy or whatever it is, something about that is keeping you stuck or missing opportunities. It's kind of, like I said, fading your focus point or fading your perception on things. But there's an opportunity this week, Gemini, to create solutions around something that was causing a lot of inner conflict. And it's coming in the form of, that's really dramatic. It's coming in the form, it's either through knowledge that you gain or learn about, or there's literally someone stepping into your life to help you here or give you guidance, or there's some form of advice happening here for you that is putting you in a position where a new path is truly available, or something that isn't accomplished yet, or something that you don't have yet, something that you really want, whether that's freedom, whether it's being single, whether that's a new job, whether it's like whatever. There's something here that you really want, but because you've had all your balls in the air about something, you haven't really had the true opportunity because you were having a lot of inner conflict about something, Gemini. There's an opportunity this week that kind of removes that inner conflict, or gives you an opportunity to say, wait a minute, what do I really want here? What do I really want here? Okay. Now again, that it could potentially be a lover. I'll throw that out there. Tell me about this Lovers. Shit. Tell me about the Lovers. Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Give me one more on that. Well, see, here's the thing, Gemini. If this is a past person or an opportunity, something is about to get serious here really quick. And it's going to put you in a position that is going to, you'll need to make a very firm decision. Because either there's a person that's trying to lay down a foundation here with you. Somebody, I'm just going to put this right out there, Gemini, somebody is like trying to like put a ring on it or like marry that right quick, or like, because someone's being very strategic about what they want with you, and things are starting to become real with that Page of Pentacles. There's a foundation being created. There's things happening really quickly here in a what's Gemini's view on this energy though? Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands in reverse. So whatever this opportunity is, you think very negatively about it. It gives you a lot of anxiety. It makes you nervous because this is something that it's like you're very unsure about. It's like you're not even sure if you want it. This is maybe something that you've already given up on, Gemini. And you think very negatively about it. And you doubt the potential possibly, or you doubt whether it's even worth fighting for. So there's someone or a situation that you've already been doubting whether it's even worth fighting for. That's escalating really quickly, or again, someone's trying to put a ring on it, or someone's trying to, something within the third dimensional realm. Maybe someone is going to be gifting you like something crazy or an expensive car, and it's like something is happening where it's going to be a wake-up call, Gemini. Like, it seems to be about morality, especially with that Hierophant, more than anything. Like, how far are you going to take something that you don't even want? You know what I mean? How deep are you going to let it get? Whether it's work or love. Because someone is trying to marry you, or someone is trying to gift you or be very, very generous. And it seems to be a matter of morality more than anything. And needing to make a proper choice here. And I feel like whatever inner conflict was happening here that made you feel obligated to a situation, there does seem to be some help coming in with that. Some of you guys, it's just with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you just have a hard time, you know, keeping up with life, keeping up with the responsibilities, feeling drained, feeling like there's too much chaos, financially stressed, or whatever it is. And again, I feel like someone is coming in to help you and alleviate that stress, or you're getting knowledge that will allow you to make some form of change, but it puts you outside of your comfort zone. But the universe is saying, Gemini, you need to make up your mind here, because something is getting serious. Okay, let's just put it that way. Like, there's a person that's trying to like get you married to them, or they're being overly generous. I mean, if you got someone being super generous, like giving you a shit ton of money or whatever it is, and you don't even want them, I mean, come on now, Gemini, that's shady. And y'all can talk your way to that one right quick. I know you can. You're great at talking out of shit. But it's like, come on now. Like, what are you going to do? So there's something here that's happening about morality. That you're only in that position because of some form of inner conflict, which you're gaining the knowledge to be able to get out of that this week. And some of you guys have someone from the past, or there's some type of opportunity coming in. It doesn't have to be a love thing. It could be a family member, anything. That is, you know, expanding your horizon a little bit. Okay? And if it's a work situation, Gemini, this is a matter of needing to make a solid decision here. Because it's like maybe you need to sign contracts, or it's like something serious is happening. Thank you, Star. I appreciate that. And thank you, FG McCrades. I really appreciate that. I just need to get one more on that Lovers, because with the Seven of Swords, see what I'm saying, Gemini? You're in self-denial about whatever this is. Whatever this is that you're receiving from, there's a lot of self-denial happening for you. You're being a little bit shady, Gemini. Or you're playing stupid. Or it's like, well, I don't want them, but they're buying me all this stuff. do they know you don't want them? Or if it's a job, it's like, you know, whatever's going on, it's like you are being put in a position where you need to make a choice, or the universe is going to start slapping fingers. Okay, let's just put it that way. And I feel like you already know what this choice is, but you are subjecting yourself to something other than your personal truth, because there's something here that you may have felt overextended or exhausted, or you've already came out of a dark place, so your perception may be a little bit faded, okay, or, you know, whatever that may be. So just keep that in mind. I always say, don't let demons or oppression downgrade your standards of life. You know, because a lot of times people go through things and it humbles them, which is great, but don't let that weaken you. There's a difference between being humbled and weakened, okay? So whatever this is, Gemini, you don't want it. You know you don't want it, whether it's an opportunity or a love situation. And the universe may be calling your ass out this week, like, are you really going to be this manipulative? Come on now. And there's a solution. Whatever problem that you've been using to justify your behavior, there is a solution coming towards you this week. And it's putting you in a position where you either need to make a choice between two people or two different paths. Okay? So it's really positive, Gemini, but it's like you can't have all your balls up in the air like that. It's like you need to be a little bit more decisive this week, Gemini. That's the best advice just from me. Be more decisive this week and really figure out what the hell you want. We're in the new moon energy. I've been telling every sign that. So perfect time, depending on where you have Leo in your houses, to kind of readjust and refocus, right? But let's see. What do we have for Gemini? Maturity, Gemini. It's time to be mature. Okay. It's time to be mature. Let's see. Give me one more. Traveling. Some of you guys may be traveling, or I don't know. Just give me one more. We have ordinariness, the source. So come back to the source, the ordinary, the what is, the what never changes within you. Whatever that is, Gemini. Because intuition, it's not off, your intuition isn't off hype. It's not off like external influences. It's not off of someone's body language. Intuition is, it just is, right? It's very peaceful, right? And there's something here that just is for you. Okay, and you may need to travel toward that. Some of you guys may be literally traveling, or maybe you're looking to go that direction. But with that maturity card, Gemini, yeah, it's like time to be mature about something. Come back to the source of who you are. And I feel like you're being given a great opportunity to do that this week, Gemini, but it is putting you on the spot. But it's like the universe is like saying, okay, you've had your time, you've had your moment. Now, what is it? What do you want? Because it's time to choose a new path here, Gemini, and you have the option to do that. Okay. So, some of you just need to come back to the simple things, you know what I mean? Like, whatever that means for you, to get to focus a little bit, you know? All right, Gemini, I like it. So, like I said, there could be a new person coming along or a new opportunity. You have the ability to take that, but there is past energy here, whether that's in the form of a person or an energy or an opportunity that you may be second guessing yourself on. And it's like, it's time to grow up and like deal with it. Okay. Some of you guys, it gives you anxiety just giving up on that, because you may feel like you may be feeling like people won't understand, or you don't have the upper hand here. You know what I mean? Or it's like you may feel like you need to defend yourself and you feel like you don't. It's like it just is. Like, what do you want me to say? It just is. Like, this is how I feel. You know? So it's like you don't really. Because the problem with Geminis is Geminis usually don't say the direct, blunt truth until they're pushed to the max. And that's why Geminis usually look crazy, because they usually are pretty good at adapting to the environment. And Geminis usually don't lash out or say what they need to say until they're pushed to the max. And that's kind of the best way I can explain that, Gemini, is I feel like you're being pushed to the max, either just within your own conscience or something within your environment to make something happen or to make a decision and to speak whatever truth you need to say. Okay? All right. Cancer. Cancer. What can Cancer expect this week? What can Cancer expect this week? 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Cancer, Knight of Swords with the 10 of Wands in reverse right under that. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, nice. I just need to have a zip right quick. The Devil. Magician. Are you doing magic on someone? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Come on. Those 2 cards together, don't tell me, I don't want to see the High Priestess. Okay, good. We don't have the High Priestess, but we got some manipulation going on. Thank you so much, Naz. I appreciate that. Be gentle or sensitive. Oh, come on now. Look at these cards. Let's be real. No, I'm just joking. We're going to be gentle. All right. All right. Now, this isn't bad, okay? This isn't bad. We do have the Knight of Swords saving the day. I love the Knight of Swords, right? Because he doesn't think before he speaks. He doesn't care what the situation is. He doesn't care if he looks stupid. He doesn't care if people do not understand, okay? And there's something here where you are just so gung-ho and determined to destroy, okay? And it could be a toxic person that you're dealing with. Okay, you feel that they're very manipulative, gaslighting you all the time, whatever it may be. I just got to clarify that Knight of Swords. 10 of Swords in reverse, the Page of Cups. Because this just feels like a lot of frustration, Cancer. Let's just put it that way. Thank you, Lilani, Whiteside. I really appreciate that, girl. This just feels like a lot of frustration. Feeling like you're dealing with someone that, like, it feels like they have so much to say, but they're not saying anything. You know what I mean? Or it feels like you're dealing with someone that is keeping you stuck in this, like, trap. You know, especially if there's a relationship, or especially if you're married to this person. It's almost like you feel like there's something that's being omitted or not being expressed. And I feel like it's driving you low-key batty, okay, for a lot of you. It's driving you batty. And I feel like this week, Cancer, you're very focused on getting to the bottom of something when it comes to what's really going on with someone. With that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you know, are they even loyal to you for some of you? Okay, or that's like a question of concern. Or again, there's just a matter of now, for those of you that are not in a relationship, you guys are just focused on getting the bag and that's it, you know, and you're using your energy accordingly, because I feel like there is a lot of anxiety and stress surrounding finances this week for you, Cancer. but you're not allowing yourself to play victim. You're opening yourself up to new opportunities. You're being very lighthearted and optimistic, and you're staying light. And that is the key to manifesting anything, to stay light, to not be bogged down with this victim-like shit, with whatever. Even if there's a lot of stress going on, it's like trying to stay light or not attach yourself to the pain or to the burden. It's like you're doing very well at staying light, lighthearted, light energy, because that's, like I said, the key to everything. But regardless, for those of you that are not in a relationship, we'll focus on it after. Yeah, you're obsessed with something. You're obsessed with creating more stability for yourself here. And again, it could be stemmed from anxiety, yeah, and it could be stemmed from overthinking or feeling like you don't have enough. But regardless, you're using this energy in your benefit. Okay, some of you guys are very focused on career, seizing some type of opportunity here. Just tell me about this devil with the temperance. Yeah, creating. Look, badass. I like it. You're definitely creating more abundance for yourself. You're obsessed with it. There's something here you're obsessed with when it comes to work, finances, and money. Potentially a relationship that it would be very secure between the two of you, okay? But for the most part, Cancer, there's something you're obsessed with here. You're obsessed with creating abundance for yourself. You're very focused on doing that this week. You're being very resourceful, okay? And especially if you have people that are trying to get in your way, trying to get in your head, trying to make you doubt yourself, trying to make you question yourself, especially for those of you that have people trying to get in your way, you're being very smart about that energy. You're being very aware of the fact that, okay, I can't trust these people, or okay, I shouldn't tell these people my plans. It's like you're being very resourceful energetically with where you invest your energy, and you are indulging on whatever this seed is, whatever this opportunity is, to create abundance for yourself, okay? So, on a personal, just clarify this Magician right quick. 10 of Cups, okay, Empress in reverse. Some of you guys are being very smart in regards to a family situation or something that is not benefiting you, okay? Whether it's a marriage, whether it's family in your ear, whatever this is, there's some type of family situation that you're aware is impacting your growth in life, okay? Even if it brings you happiness, even if it's something that you enjoy, it's almost like a few years ago, I've learned really quickly to stop going to my sister, to stop going to my family about things, because I was always left disappointed, not because of anything they did, but they just didn't share the similar vision. They didn't understand even, you know, whatever I was talking about. It's like sometimes you just get to a point where you can appreciate people without expecting anything from them, or without, you know, allowing that energy or the lack thereof to drain you. And I feel like you're being very smart energetically when it comes to who you invest your energy into, what you share with people, because you're recognizing here something does not benefit you. It makes you feel like shit, and it does impact your ability to create, even potentially, or it impacts the growth or how high you can even go, how much you can capitalize off something. It's like something here impacts your growth. So, like, I don't know what to tell you, Cancer. You're being a badass bitch this week. You're being a badass bitch. Some of you guys have a proposal or an offer coming in here as well, and you're just going for it. I mean, I'm going to clarify that Page of Cups. It could be love related. Now, if this is a love situation, Cancer, this is you going after it no matter what, because you see the potential, you see the abundance behind it. It all makes sense. It makes you happy. There's emotion. There's like the yin and the yang. Like if it's a relationship, it's like you're not letting anything hold you back here. Okay? But tell me about this Page of Cups. Because some of you do have communication coming in from a lover or someone that may want to apologize or whatever. or you're doing that to someone else. Yeah, with the Six of Wands. Now, a lot of you have an opportunity to be in the limelight here in a certain direction, Cancer. Now, Cancers, y'all are the women and man of the arts, okay? You know, sometimes you don't even realize how powerful you really are. My sister's a Cancer. She's also an incredible musician, but she always downgrades herself and undermines it. But it's like, some of you guys are being given the opportunity to be in the spotlight, to be appreciated, to be acknowledged, to be on stage. The Six of Wands is like being appreciated and seen by a lot of people. And there could be something here that's growing or becoming very successful for you. You know, even if it's not on stage, there's something here that you're getting recognized, you're getting appreciated, you're getting noticed. Okay, either by a lover. For some of you, it's just love. It's like someone's like, damn, you sexy. Okay. Now, if it's not love, it's like a work opportunity. You're getting noticed this week, and I feel like you're just here for it. It's just like, bam. And I fucking love the Knight of Swords. I love him. Yes, he can be a little bit chaotic. He can be destructive. He can be like wrong place, wrong time, boo. Okay. But you don't care. Okay. And again, if there's bullshit happening in your life, you're just letting it go. You're staying light. You are, I do feel, taking some form of opportunity here. And I feel like you're feeling good this week because, you know, you're getting noticed, you know, you're being appreciated, you're getting your time to shine type of thing. It's like, again, some of you, it's a lover coming in. If you're not really for the attention, it's like, this is just a lover that wants to come in and appreciate you for who you truly are. And I feel like you're here for it. And I feel like you guys are being very resourceful. You're being very smart when it comes to who deserves to even, like some of you guys may have something very successful happening for you this week. And you may not even bring it up to the people around you. Or you may keep something to yourself here because it's like you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's just nice to keep things to yourself. Or it's like some people just don't deserve to hear shit. Not that, you know, I don't want to put it on anybody, but it's like, you know. But yeah, it's like you guys are creating an empire and I love it. It's like you're obsessed with it. This is when obsession becomes like good, right? Like, I don't know. It's okay to get lost in the devil sometimes, especially when it comes to career. I mean, there's duality to everything. It's just how you use that, right? If we had the devil with the temperance in reverse, yeah, that's a little bit concerning because then you're becoming really selfish, self-indulgent and all that shit. But no, you're creating with what you've been given. You're turning demons into saints, okay? You're creating a bad situation into an empire. And it's fucking, it's not no house of cards, boo, okay? It's stable, it's abundant. And you're getting recognized and you're getting paid. A lot of you guys are getting more money, okay, for what you've been doing as well. And I like it. I like it a lot, okay? Let's see, what do we have for Cancer? There is a completion here. Some type of completion happening for you. Totality. I love that. So there is some type of completion, but it's like taking everything you've learned, gained, you know, the awareness of energies that you feel coexisting with other people, especially within your family, taking everything and making it make sense. Okay, so even if there has been some type of completion or cycle ending in your life, making it make sense, you know, taking all the bad, all the good and putting it together and making it make sense, allowing it to kind of fuel you to get from point A to point B. Now, for those of you that was going through a hard time because of some type of ending or because of some type of financial hardship, things this week are starting to make sense, okay? It's like when I used to work at a sawmill, and when I got laid off at the sawmill, I was depressed as shit. But within a few weeks, I had a dance fitness class started, I had a YouTube channel started, and by the time my unemployment was done, I was making more money than the sawmill. So then in that moment, it made sense. But for like the first few weeks, I was like depressed as shit, feeling sorry for myself, you know what I mean? All that shit. And it's like, there could be something that has ended, but now you're coming out of that dark place where everything's starting to make sense. You're becoming very focused. You may have attached yourself to some type of idea or energy that is creating this obsession within you that is allowing you to kind of progress and elevate in your life. And it's really eradicating whatever pain that you have been feeling, or whatever burden from the past, whatever this is. It's like things are starting to make sense for you. Okay, just give me one more for Cancer. One more, maybe? Okay. The rebel, fuck yeah. The rebel and stress, okay? So I feel like you're being a little bit of a rebel right now, okay? You're being a little bit of a rebel, doing a little bit of a balancing act. That's like the magician. He's very good at balancing shit out. He's very good at, you know, using what he's got at his table. And I feel like whatever stress is, it's like you're kind of, I don't know, I like this. It's like you're balancing your stresses out in a way that is helpful, and you're not allowing yourself to be weighed down by things that are not beneficial for you in this moment, okay? And I feel like you are being a little bit of the rebel. If not, you should be. Because if you are carrying this much stress, or if you are creating this balancing act within your life, making everything make sense, trusting the universe to move forward, allowing yourself to get lost in this wave, because this is really what this is, it's a wave, okay? You have the right to be a rebel, okay? It's like a spiritual OG, spiritual gangsta, okay? I like it, Cancer. But you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, and Gemini. But it could be any sign as far as elements go. So yeah, I don't know, that was a pretty badass reading for you guys, I'm not gonna lie. But there's a lot of abundance coming your way, financially, everything. You got nothing to stress about. All right. Leo. What do we have for Leo? Temperance card wanted to come out, Leo. So some of you guys just need to be patient, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. You could be dealing with a Sag. What do we have for Leo? What can Leo expect this week? One more. Three shuffles. What can Leo expect this week? Overall energy, Leo. Two of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse right under that. Okay. Some of you guys are just canceling travel plans or choosing not to go a certain direction. 10 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Pentacles. Oh, come on, Leo. That's not like you. It's like you're backing out of something, or it's like you're not as confident to do something or make some form of change or to make a different choice or to choose a different path. It's like this week you're having a hard time getting out of your comfort zone, okay? Some of you guys are just burdened or overexhausted, feeling extended to too many things. But the reality is with that 10 of Wands in reverse, it's like maybe you're just not up to the challenge, or there's something here that you thought was going to be good, but it's like you're kind of backing out. You know, be careful that you're not just shying away from the effort that the universe wants you to put in to get from point A to point B, you know? Because just because things are blessings and divine doesn't mean the universe isn't going to make us work our ass for it or work our ass off for it, sorry. Anywho, but let's see. Oh. Some of you guys are just having a hard time focusing this week, Leo, because of financial struggles or hardship or whatever it may be, or sickness, or just something that's bogging you down here. Okay, because there's a lot of procrastination happening, but I feel like it's derived from, you know, just not being able to focus, not being able to think clearly, because it's like, even if you wanted to do something, you can't, especially if you guys feel like you're put in a rut financially right now, or if there's just this heaviness you're feeling because you're feeling abandoned by someone or something like that. What's going on with this Five of Pentacles? But yeah, I do feel like there's something here. You're choosing not to go, canceling travel plans, or you're choosing, you know, you're backing out even just on a soul level. It's like you're backing out here. Okay. So maybe that's why that Temperance card came out while I was shuffling for you guys. Maybe you just need to be patient through a rough time. Oh, well, that's good. Okay, yeah, I do feel, like I said, Leo, a lot of you guys are going through some type of rough time financially. And it's kind of creating a lot of disorder in your life. Maybe you're not on top of things as much as you once were. I do feel, though, with that Strength card, you're overcoming whatever this is like a boss, even though it could be causing a lot of frustration because there's delays happening here in your life, or it's like something that you want to do, or a person that you want to move toward, whatever it is. It's like you feel like you can't do that here. And I do feel, like I said, you're, you know... I got to clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse, but I feel like this is more so just having a hard time focusing right now because of something that's weighing you down, that's creating you to, you know, like I said, have all your balls up in the air a little bit, feeling like you're not on top of your budget, on top of your health. You feel like you're not on top of something enough to be able to go in there and make some form of change. You feel like you need to kind of, you know, pay off debt or balance shit out. Balance shit out is what you're focused on this week. And I feel like you are doing that, which is good. Okay, you're not allowing it to influence your confidence or change the way you view things or view yourself more so. It seems to be more like a temporary hardship here. But tell me about this Ace of Swords in reverse. With the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, no more with the Page of Cups. I feel like this is just a matter of like no more like sitting around like being la-di-da-di-da. Okay, for those of you that are dealing with a person, I feel like you've completely cut this person off cold turkey because you are seeing them for who they are, really. And you have a hard time taking them seriously. This is like the rose-tinted glasses are off type thing. And honestly, the past few days or even the past week, you guys have had a pretty rough reading. So I feel like you're dealing with someone or a situation that may be very frustrating to you. So I'm sorry about that, but things will get better. And I do feel like you're overcoming this shit, FYI. But yeah, I feel like there's like, you know, your perception on someone has changed drastically. Okay. But I feel like, honestly, Leo, this is more so you guys having a hard time focusing because this like innocent ability to kind of sit back and create and be a dreamer, be an optimist, be like la-di-da, like, you know what I mean? Like that time is important. That time to just sit and do nothing is important. And it's like you may not feel like you have that time this week, Leo, or you may feel like you need to wake up a little bit or check into reality because there's some type of, you know, it's like you can't view something the same way anymore, okay? Or you need to kind of get back to reality a little bit instead of being in this dreamy type of energy, okay? So, because if there is a person, because some of you guys have an apology coming in from someone, Leo, but I don't really see you taking this person seriously. If anything, you're going to leave them on red or even tell them about themselves because you're already in a hard space and it's like, I don't want to deal with your shit, or it's like, really? Okay? I don't really feel like you're going to say that because I feel like a part of you holds compassion for this person, but you're dealing with your own shit. And it's like you're not really wanting to deal with a page right now, okay? So but yeah, I feel like you're just checking into reality, Leo, this week. And it may require patience. I was telling you about that Two of Wands in reverse. I don't think it's that complicated, though, for you. With that Judgment. Queen of Wands, or Queen of Cups in reversed, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're giving the opportunity to choose between, you know, pushing yourself to the max or nurturing your feminine, even if you're a man. It's like there's something here that has you either emotionally drained, fatigued, you know, not in the mood to really indulge into something here. I feel like it's almost like you're choosing to be content with the current reality, to bring peace to that, or to bring some form of harmony into a home situation, or to bring harmony into a current opportunity that is fruitful for you. But there's also this awareness that you may not be in touch with yourself as much as you once were. And it's almost like I like this, you know, this is kind of being aware that you're drained, being aware that you may not be in the best of energies, Leo, okay? And you're just allowing yourself to be content with, you know, whatever setback is happening right now, because you feel like you need that for your overall well-being. And again, there is some type of financial situation or something here that's happening that's kind of, even if it's not finances, it's just maybe you're sick, or there's something here that's causing a huge weight and it's oppressing you, but you're overcoming that like a boss. You're getting your shit in order. It's like you're making sure things are in order before you attack something new. But I do feel like you're having a hard time focusing. I don't know. I mean, I like it. If you guys had someone that broke your heart or closed off to you or said a lot of nasty things to you, I do feel like that person will be back around, but I don't really feel... It's almost like someone said something or done something that you just can't overlook, really. It could be about a family situation or a home situation, or how you are or why you are the way you are, especially if there's children involved. And I feel like someone just may have cut something too deep, and I don't really feel... Yeah, Hangman in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. Like someone is really trying to be... I don't know, if you're dealing with a person, Leo, I just don't feel like you have the energy for it. I don't. I feel like you're here putting your own band-aids on yourself. You don't need anybody to put your band-aid on, okay? Especially if they made the cut. It's like you don't need them. That's fine. I feel like you're more focused on overcoming some form of hardship that's happening for you right now, and you're holding back from making any drastic change. And you're finding you're more focused on your home, being content in your home, healing this wounded feminine, especially if you are a man, or even if you're a man, sorry. We all have feminine and masculine, but anyway. I like this, Leo. You're very self-aware with the stress going on in your life, but I do feel like you need to be patient. Okay? And yeah, I do feel like you have someone coming in with an apology, but it's very like, I don't feel like you're ready for it, or you're not in the mood. Okay? Especially if there was some pretty deep shit said. But let's see. What do we have for Leo? And some of you, for those of you that were in a relationship that came to an end because of a lot of bullshit, I feel like that person's coming back, but it may not be for the best of reasons. Their life may just be going to shit, Leo, and it's like they want a part of what you got going on. All right, so we have Thunderbolt, comparison, transformation. I mean, comparison isn't always good, but in this reading, I feel like this is good, okay? Because I do feel like there's a lot of like waves or downloads or messages that you're receiving, or it's like you're having a heart-to-heart with yourself type shit. And I do feel like there's some comparing here when it comes to why you are putting a certain stress on you, or why you're holding yourself accountable for something that you just can't do for whatever reason, or it's almost like you're being easier on yourself here. There is some comparison happening for you, but it's allowing you to be more easy on yourself, because it's almost like you may be starting to realize something that you once wanted isn't really what you're wanting. Could be an ego death type thing, or you're starting to realize that you don't need as much as you thought, or you're starting to change your perception on a person or an opportunity. And there is some type of comparison happening here, but it's more so like who you were and who must be in this moment. Who must be in this moment to heal myself? Who must be in this moment to take care of myself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually? You know, it's like we live in a society that is easily influenced, and we can like to think that we should be this or do this, but it's like at the end of the day, you're really just adding a bunch of stresses on your plate if you really think about it. And unless that's something your soul really wants to do, it's not worth it. And it's almost like you're decluttering or ridding of certain expectations on yourself, even if it's something small. And there is some type of transformation, ego death happening for you here. And it's happening like, it's like an epiphany, right? There's some type of epiphany or impulsive communication. This could just be even getting impulsive communication from someone that makes you kind of change the way you view them, which is almost, it's kind of like it hurts, but it's almost was needed or something of that nature. I don't like to say that, but I do feel, Leo, yeah, I feel like because you're being easier on yourself. So I really like it. It's really intimate. It's an intimate experience that you're having. It's just this deeper understanding of what you need in this moment. It's like, I need to take a step back. I need to slow down because of this, that, and the third, or my finances, or I haven't been feeling the best, or I'm emotional about something, or I still need to heal. It's like you've been easy on yourself. Definitely enjoying the simple things in life, you know. And I like it. I feel like you're slowing down, really, and you're. I like it. Okay, so yeah, we do have Leo. So you're on the front line this week, Leo. But just be careful, like I said, of having compassion for whoever this person is that may be back around like a financial bum or some shit like that. Because you may be tempted to have compassion for them, which have compassion for them, but, you know, just don't be stupid at the same time. You know what I mean? But anyways. All right, Virgo. All right. What do we have for Virgo? What can Virgo expect this week? One more. What can Virgo expect this week? Ah, do you guys feel that energy? I don't know if it's just me. I know I can sound crazy sometimes, but it's like, I don't know if it's a new moon. I just feel like so happy. I just want to be loud about it. 3 shuffles. I love Leo. Leo season is my favorite season, I'm not going to lie. I do have my Mars and Jupiter in Leo, so it's like my 2 biggest planets are in Leo. I love Leo season. I'm always feeling fucking it, you know what I mean? Fucking it. I love Leo energy. So vibrant, and it's like gives you that energy. Either way, Virgo. Overall energy for you: King of Swords, 9 of Swords in reversed, Page of Swords in reversed. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that just yet. All right, so I see you addressing something here, Virgo. Let me just put it this way. I do see you addressing something, an opportunity, a person. It's like there is something here you're addressing, okay? Because with that Nine of Swords in reverse, whatever stress or anxiety you've had with this job opportunity or with a person, it's like there is some stress here being alleviated, maybe thinking less negatively, or it's like you're getting out of your own head, okay? You're relieving yourself of the anxiety associated with something that maybe you were once paranoid about. And I feel like there is still some fears here, or shyness, nervousness. For those of you that are learning something new or teaching something new, or, bringing new information to the table or whatever it may be, it's like there is some nervousness, don't get me wrong, maybe feeling intimidated or whatever it may be. But I feel like you're doing it, okay? Or you're addressing something. But I'm trying, give me more on that King of Swords. Where's he going? Like, what is, like, it's like something is worth it to you, or the King of Swords he's very good at reasoning, being diplomatic, being fair, reasoning with himself as well as to, like, what's worth his time. And there's something here, Nine of Wands in reverse. Six of Swords, the Fool, Three of Swords in reverse. Going with the, okay. Okay. So Virgo, I feel like there's a new beginning happening for you here. Okay. There may, how do I say? There's a new beginning happening for you here in work or love. And I feel like you are in this space of just going with the flow, feeling, it's like you're not even willing to defend yourself about it. It's like you don't feel, especially if it's a new work opportunity or something that you're speaking on, talking about, it's like you're not allowing yourself to even take it that seriously where you would have to defend yourself. You know what I mean? Like, even if there's some nervousness or fear within you, Virgo, I feel like you're letting go of, it's like you're letting go of the anxiety associated with some form of new beginning, whether that's with a lover or a job where you have knowledge on something. It's like you're going with the flow. I know it's pretty vague, but I don't know. I'm going to get a little bit more into it. Okay. Okay. What's the Queen of Cups in reverse? The Two of Cups. The Ace of Cups. What are you doing? I don't get it. Because I feel like you're letting your wall down on something here. Three of Swords in reverse, and I'm looking at the Justice in reverse. It's like you're compromising on something here, or it's like you are going against your own personal integrity to do something. It has to do with a new beginning. You're going with the flow. You're, again, going against your personal integrity to do something, or you're avoiding doing something in the way you normally would. Now, Virgos, y'all see all the flaws. You see what could go wrong. It's almost like you're putting your blinders on to all the bullshit, all the potential outcomes, which could potentially be good, okay? You're putting your blinders on. You're going at something, not really being concerned of the outcome, going against your own personal compass, whatever that is for you. If it's a love situation, Virgo, a lot of you guys, A lot of you guys see someone as an opportunity, but you're too scared to fully indulge, okay? Or it's like there's something here where you're trying to go with the flow. You're trying to go with the flow. You're letting your guard down a little bit. You may be questioning whether someone has emotion for you, or if it's a past person, you may be questioning whether someone is bitter with you. But the thing is here is there's a lot of deep love here, okay? There could have potentially already been an offer from you or from this person. There's a lot of deep love here, Virgo. But it's almost like you're going against your normal protocol when it comes to the situation, because you see this as an opportunity you do not want to get past, or you do not want to, you don't want to lose this opportunity. But it is causing you to kind of put your personal Eight of Wands. You want something to move quickly here. You want to get things moving. Or it's like you want to see where things could go. Eight of Wands, Three of Wands. Like a lot of you guys are just seizing the opportunity to communicate with someone, to end some form of stagnancy, because you want to see where things could go. It's like you want to see what color the ships are. You want to see like if the crates on the ships are anything good. It's like there's something here you want to get a little peek at, okay? You want to get a little taste of, just to see, okay? You're going with the flow. I'm going to clarify that Justice in reverse. Because, I mean, why? Why is the Justice in reverse? Okay. Some of you guys are just scared to look stupid, okay? So maybe it's not a matter of integrity. It's a matter of, yeah. Maybe for a lot of y'all, it's not a matter of integrity. It's just a matter of, you know, Knight of Swords in reverse is the card of the inferiority complex, right? Constantly trying to follow someone's lead. And I feel like you're not being wholeheartedly honest here with someone, Virgo, when it comes to what your intentions are with them. Not that they're bad, but it's kind of like you're rocking the boat a little bit to see where someone else stands with you. Okay, following someone's lead because there's still some paranoia here, shyness maybe, or nervousness. But it's like you're gaining the mental strength to like get something going. Yeah, so Virgo, I feel like if this is love related, it's hard not to say that with these cards. I'll give you a little story line if it's not love related. But if this is love related, I feel like you are communicating with someone, but it's very rigid communication, or it's very like, you know, you're not really steering off into like the unknown. You're more so being very as a matter of fact with this person, or you're being very reasonable, okay? You're communicating, but it's like for example, if this person is into something that you're into, you're just kind of giving them advice like, hey, you know, why don't you do this? Or you could use this for your shop. Or like, there's something here where you're trying to be of help to someone here, Virgo. When deep down, there's like, oh, never. It's like deep down, I feel like you want to see where things could go. Or it's like you're trying to figure out, you know, it's like you're following someone's lead on where they take it to know where you want to take it. I just think this King of Swords is cute. It's cute. I think it's cute. So yeah, Virgo, I feel like you guys are communicating with someone that you have deep feelings for, but you're not sure if the love is mutual, but you're seizing the opportunity to communicate and end some form of stagnancy because you want to see where things could go, or if they can go somewhere. And you're doing that by suppressing some form of internal truth. Like maybe you have really deep feelings for this person, but you're just kind of acting all calm, cool, and collected because you want to follow this person's lead. Now, keep in mind, someone could be doing this to you, but you do have the King of Swords as your overall energy. So I feel like you're doing it. I mean, potentially someone could be doing this to you and you're just kind of acting stupid. Okay. But yeah. Okay. Virgo. Yeah, I feel like you're just trying to get in there with someone. Now, if this is a work situation, Virgo, I feel like it's kind of a similar deal where you are going at something here, trying to go with the flow, you know, not being so tense. Possibly some of you guys are sharing, you know, or giving help or advice or knowledge about something that you've personally went through with this Three of Swords in reversed. Okay, so some of you guys are on a new adventure when it comes to teaching, writing, or sharing info of some sort. And I mean, you could be doing this with one specific person too, but it's like you're on a new adventure and it's kind of sharing how you went through something or being of service to something that you've went through, okay? Yeah, because there's something here you're very self-aware that, or you're very aware of the truth in unjust systems, okay, or unjust people. Because this King of Swords, you know, this can just be like I said, cutting through some form of bullshit, or cutting through something unjust. Like I said, you could make YouTube videos about talking about abuse, or it's like there's something here that you're addressing that you've went through personally because you're very well aware of the unjust energy, you know, in that system, potential system, or whatever the hell, okay? Some of you guys are healing, or this is your way of healing. Some of you guys, your way of healing is talking about something, okay, or addressing something. Because with that Queen of Cups in reverse, some of you guys are still very much emotional about a lover, an affair, being cheated on. The Ace of Cups can be the card of affair, right? It's like some of you guys are very hurt about something, and your way of healing is helping others through it, right? I totally get that. And a lot of people, that it's like, you know, different perspectives on that. It's like some people think you shouldn't talk about things, and I personally think, you know, if you can figure something out and you can make it make sense, share that with people. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So don't be scared of like looking like a victim or whatever, because yeah, there's like different perspectives on that. But if you can make something really frustrating or unjust or whatever makes sense, yeah, be of service to people. And I feel like you're going down that path to some extent. Okay, even if it's not that deep, maybe it's just sharing knowledge on health, sharing knowledge on something like that, or even giving people the opportunity to heal through some type of new beginning. But it definitely feels, so whatever your situation is, give me one more on that Judgment if it's not love related. Two of Pentacles. Some of you guys are sharing knowledge on how to manage money. For some of you, straight up, like live within your means. Virgo says live within your means. Let me just hold on. Okay. So if it's not love related, Virgo, some of you guys are just in this position of being very frustrated because you feel like something is not working out in your favor. There could potentially be a home situation that consistently doesn't work out in your favor. Maybe you're trying to manage some type of new path, but you keep feeling like it's not an option because there's no homes available. I mean, the market right now is crazy. It's, you know, quite potential. Like some of you guys are just in this position of trying to manage, you know, like maybe maybe you wasn't approved for a house or something like that. There's something here within the home. Now, if it's not that simple for you, Virgo, some of you guys are sharing knowledge or seizing an opportunity on how to manage, like this is very specific, but some of you guys are sharing energy or knowledge on how to manage your energy when you don't have a choice but to be in a situation, in some type of chaotic home situation. Or some of you guys are off-grid people too, or maybe your home situation is very unconventional, like you move from home to home, or you live in a van. I don't know, there's something here about an unconventional home situation, or teaching people how to manage money better, or to get on top of a chaotic home situation by managing the money. I mean, you'd be surprised how many parents out there are really amazing parents and they want to be good parents, but the system doesn't really allow them to. I mean, not the system, it's all of our choice, but most parents don't want to be unhappy parents. Most parents are just stressed out the ass and they don't know what the hell to do. So some of you guys are just creating solutions for unhappy homes, or you're creating solutions on how to manage your energy when you're stuck in a chaotic situation, something like that. Either way, I'm going to stop talking. I could get so many scenarios out of that. But yeah, there's definitely something here you're helping people on, or helping a specific person, or sharing knowledge about. Okay? Or creating opportunities when there doesn't appear to be any for people. Okay, that too. Or even a specific person. Okay. So I like it, Virgo. You're being really, listen, I lived with a Virgo when I was a teenager. And I lived with her for a little over a year, but it was when my parents split up and it was a whole shabam. But she was a Virgo. And I remember when I asked her if I could move in with her, she made me wait a long time. But when you see a Virgo get soft, it's like they're all in. they're stubborn, but they're all in. It's almost like something here is making you soft, or you're holding compassion, or your ability to kind of tone that drill sergeant-y energy. Because I remember all my friends, even though she was a Virgo, all my friends used to ask me, like, why do you like her so much? And to me, she was like a mom, right? I liked her so much because even though she was really strict, like, there was always a method behind her strictness. And I just remember always feeling so much authentic love from her because, like I said, I wasn't used to that. I wasn't used to having someone that seen my potential and they were on my ass about it. I was never used to that. And she kind of, I don't know, Virgos, when y'all get soft, it's cute to watch. Let's just put it that way. When you get vulnerable, it's cute to watch. And it's securing, and everybody feels that. And I feel like you're being vulnerable to a certain issue or a certain collective stress, and you're being of service to that. But that, I know that Virgo for me changed my life. She changed my fucking life. So, anyways, I'm rambling now. Okay, Libra. Yeah, I don't know where I would have been without her. She was like an angel to me, honestly. All right, moving forward to Libra. What do we have for Libra? What can Libra expect this week? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Libra, this week. 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups right under that. Strength in reverse. There's someone or a situation, Libra, that just strokes you the wrong way. It's like even if you wanted to see the positives in this person or this opportunity, you feel like they make it very difficult. Okay, you feel like they're constantly focused on your flaws. They feel like they're constantly holding the past. It's almost like when a partner says, I want to make this relationship work, but all they do is bring up past shit. All they do is bitch at you. All they do is make you feel less than. All they do is pick you apart. And it's like, do you want to make this relationship work, or do you just want like a bitching mat? Like, what do you want? And it's almost like there's something here, whether it's like that or not, that just irritates you. Look, frustrates you. Strength in reverse. It's like you have a hard time holding back here because you look at someone, or now, if you're not dealing with a specific person, Libra, I feel like you're in a very vulnerable place because finances may not be going the best for you. Okay, so it's creating some vulnerabilities and opening yourself up to considering things that maybe you once never considered. Which is all right, but be careful with how far you take things, right? And always look at things that you don't really want as something temporary, and you're just doing it to balance something out. And then it's like on with the spirit game kind of thing, right? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like there could be some financial insecurity that is making you feel like you can't move forward. Some of you guys feel stuck around someone or in a group of people or community that just irritate the shit out of you. But like at the same time, you feel like it's kind of your responsibility right now to focus on that. Yeah, you feel quite powerless, Libra. I don't know, this week you're feeling powerless. You're feeling like you need to focus on all the shit that you don't want to focus on. 4 of Cups, like in advice, is like, okay, well, it's time to focus on the boring things, on the more mundane things. It's like, yes, there's other opportunities, but until you finish this, whatever this is that's stealing your power, for some of you, it's a matter of ending a relationship, or it's a matter of, being more resourceful with what you have and understanding the plan moving forward. I don't know, there's something here you need to focus on, likely a to-do list or something that you really just don't want to do. Honestly, The Four of Cups can be like someone that's bored. Like, I don't want to focus on my health. I don't want to go to the bank. I don't want to make all these appointments. It's like, there's honestly, Libra, things that you need to do if you want your freedom, or if you want to remain separate from something that doesn't make you happy. If you want to, the Queen of Wands, she's happy as fuck. And why? Because she's free. She's free. She doesn't owe anybody anything. She doesn't, you know what I mean? And I feel like in order to get to a place where you don't owe anybody anything and people can't hold things over your head and all this shit, yeah, there's some shit that you need to deal with. And it's frustrating, it's boring you, but at the same time, I mean, clarify this Magician in reverse. Because I can't tell if this is you making yourself powerless or if this is, you know, external influences. But let's see. Oh my God, that Moon in reverse has popped out twice. Okay, Moon in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups. Be careful, Libra. If you guys were entertaining someone that it turned out to be an affair, and now you're in this like fuck love energy or poor me energy, or if you were dealing with a situation, Libra, that just really bummed you out. The Moon in reverse is feeling disillusioned, maybe feeling like you made some poor choices here. Because it's almost like there's something here that became a lot. It was a lot to digest. It was a lot to understand. It was a lot to deal with, or is a lot to deal with. There's some form of change or a lot of subconscious shit coming to the surface, okay? Whether it's just your own connection to yourself, or whether it's a situation or lies being exposed, things that are hidden coming to the surface. Whatever this is, it caused, you know, it caused you to question everything, okay? It caused you to question your choices. It caused you to question whether love is even worth it, or if you were screwed over in a love situation because something turned out to be an affair, or someone was, you know, cheating with you, or cheating on someone else with you, is kind of more so what I get with this. I feel like it kind of stole your mojo a little bit. Or it made you question things, okay? But a lot of you guys more so became disillusioned, or you're seeing something very clearly. Surrounding poor choices that were made on your part. Or there's something here where you're just not wanting to look at it because it's a lot. Because this kind of makes me feel with that Magician in reverse that you're... It kind of tells me like you're not really confused as to what you want in love, but because someone, it almost feels like maybe someone love bombed you, or they made you feel a certain way and they took it away just as quick. And it kind of made you question your self-worth, or something here made you question your self-worth. Or is there even any point? Is there a point to this? Am I, you know, is there a point to this? And there is a point, just because it's Queen of Wands. It's like you want to be free here. Like some of you guys are just getting wrapped up into your emotions on something, or focusing on the negatives about a situation because something did come to the surface, or something here was just a lot to deal with. It created this dramatic feeling of like powerlessness, or feeling like you'd be wasting your time to even desire better because something already happened that wasn't what you thought. And now you're questioning all your choices. But it's almost like I said, some of you guys just had someone waste your time in love, and now it's like you're questioning everything, questioning your worth. It's like you hit a bump in the road. But with this Queen of, I mean, tell me what this Queen of Wands. Because like a lot of you guys have, like, here's the thing, Libra. A lot of you guys have a love offer coming in, But I feel like you're not even giving it a fair shot because of some past situation that didn't work out the way you wanted, that you feel now that everything's a waste of time. You know, I don't know. Just tell me about this Queen of Wands. I'm going to clarify that Ace of Cups right quick too. With the Page of Wands. Shit. Three of... like... Okay, well, Libra, you got communication coming in here. You got communication. It's making you feel good. But this is the problem, Libra. A lot of you guys have someone flirting with you. They want to take you out on a date. They want to do this, that, and the third. But you don't really... Like, for example, if someone really likes you, or they say you're pretty, or they say they want to take you out, it's like you may enjoy the attention, but you don't even think that highly of yourself. So it's like you may not even be taking it seriously. Or again, the way you identify with yourself isn't the way this person identifies with you. So everything's suspicious. Like you like the attention, but at the same time, you don't feel like you're that great. Or it's like some of you are getting a high off the attention, but it's like you're not really willing to take it any further than that. Really. Or you just feel like you don't have the time. Because I don't know, Libra, you got some attention coming your way. Someone wants to make plans with you. Someone wants to take you out. Someone wants to reconnect with you here. Who is this person to Libra? Did this person already break your heart? The Hangman. This could be someone that you've been waiting on. So this could be someone that you've been waiting on. You could have a history with this person, or something happened here where there's a negative history between the two of you, at least enough for you to see them from a different point of view. Okay, which kind of causes you to not really be inspired. Okay, I get it. Because something happened between the two of you. Whoever this person is coming in to communicate, they want to take you out again. They want to reunite. You may have been waiting on this person, or you've kind of been expecting this person to come back around. But there's also a part of you, Libra, that has a very hard time knowing what to do with this person, really. Because even though they make you feel good, the sex is good, or even though they give you a good time some way or the other, there's still some form of, like, you know, elephant in the room that kind of steals your mojo when it comes to actually taking this seriously. And there may be this energy of, like, the rose-tinted glasses are off, right? You see this person for who they are, but there is still this, you know... Do you know what this feels like, Libra? I feel like, you know... I feel like you're going to let someone give you a good time, honestly. I feel like you're going to let someone give you a good time, but you're not attaching yourself to that situation, okay? You're not really expecting anything. Because for one, you feel like this person already disappointed you, or there's some form of negative past, or just the act of detaching from something in the past is kind of causing you to be feeling drained, not really rejuvenated, not really in the mood to take something that seriously. Okay, I mean, what's this Four of Cups? Because, yeah, I feel, you know, because I feel like the reason you're not really looking at your options or taking them that seriously is because you're already dealing with a lot. Okay, and you may be feeling quite powerless. But tell me about this Four of Cups. Too many. That's too many, guys. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Okay. Okay. Yeah, some of you guys, whatever this offer is, now when it comes to a specific person, I feel like you're shrugging it off and not really taking it that seriously, because this is someone that already made plans with you in the past, and the reason the connection ended between the two of you is because this person did not follow through with the plans they started with you. Okay, and now you're in this place of being way too prideful to take it seriously, which is not a bad thing, okay? It's like you're more so protecting yourself. And I feel like you're willing to let someone give you a good time, but you're not willing to take it that seriously because this person already proved themselves to be a waste of time. which is why things has already ended between the two of you. Now, when it comes to any new opportunities in general outside love, Libra, I feel like you guys are in this space of going through some form of transformational shift, going through some form of massive change. And it's almost like the success is already there, or the opportunity to have a success is already there, but you just got to finish what you start. Like, for example, some of you guys have an opportunity to come out of something that makes you very unhappy, or to make some form of change in work, whatever it is. And the opportunity is there. And all you got to do is just, you know, make a plan and stick to it. Okay. Because you've already done the spiritual work. Okay. You just got to make a plan and stick to it. The success is already there. The attention is already there. The fame is already there. The money's already there. You just got to make a plan and stick to it. Now, for those of you where you're not dealing with a specific person, if you want to be free and if you want to not be attached and owe anybody anything and just be able to say and do whatever the fuck you want because you are your own person, or you create yourself created, or whatever it is, whatever the situation is, you need to stop wasting your time when it comes to ending something that does not make you happy, and you need to finish what you start. Now, if it's just a matter of personal oppression because of unhappiness, this could just be as simple as, you know, you're making a goal to lose weight or to be healthier or whatever, or to save money. You have the money to do it. You have the ability to make better choices. It's just a matter of needing to do it. And if you're going to sit there and focus on the negative, Libra, you're not getting the full benefit of success that's already available to you. It's almost like there's something already available to you. You just got to do it, really, boo. Like, you got to move forward. And for those of you that have been procrastinating, I do see you coming out of the week, kind of stepping it up a little bit, which is nice. Okay. Which is nice. So on a personal level, Libra, I feel like, yes, you're going through something that may be a lot. It's a lot to handle. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot of truth. Subconscious shit that you've been carrying around for eons, just kind of coming up to the surface, and it's like wanting to be spoke. It's wanting to be said. It's wanting to be addressed. Even if that's subconscious fears, right? Because fears aren't always bad. Sometimes fears lead us in a good direction in the way that we do decide to make better choices or whatever it may be. So it's like there's a lot coming to the surface. It's just dealing with it in a very proactive way. And I do see you ending up doing that. Just be careful you're not distracted here by a third-party situation, for those that resonates for. Or don't let a third party or someone that's already proved themselves to be a waste of time distract you from your game plan, okay? Because chances are you wouldn't be interested in that person as much if you wasn't just trying to find a distraction because you're so overwhelmed with whatever's going on in your life. And if you were in a place where you're actually peaceful, happy, blessed, and abundant, you wouldn't be bothering with whoever this person is. Picture yourself, try a little trick, Libra. Picture yourself where you want to be, how you want to be, and making whatever choices you need to make in order to be who you are. Picture yourself in that moment. Picture yourself in a nice clean space, making all the good choices, you know, all that shit. Would you want to entertain this fool if you were in that space? Like, really, really, really just test yourself on that one. I mean, you know, because sometimes we got to remind ourselves, because really every life in itself, Libra, is all filtered through within. Everything we experience, everything we feel, see, touch, everything is happening from within. So really the only difference between who you are right now, or where you are and where you want to be, is your mind, okay? Because everything is experienced from within. I mean, really think about that. The relationship we have, everything is dissected and filtered through our own mind. So if you can change your mind and figure out, and again, it takes practice, like whoever you really want to be, whether you just want to live in a small little cabin or mansion, picture yourself in that space. And understand it's possible, but also take note of that person. Like, picture it in your mind. Take note of that person. What are they doing? What choices are they making? All that stuff. Okay, and compare it to who you are right now and what choices you're making. Okay, because sometimes we just naturally become complacent because there's just... Our ego likes to get the best of us, but when we go through a change or when we want to be someone different, we also need to go through an ego death, and they're not going to get along too well with their old egos. So keep that in mind, right? So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. We have Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, and Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini. But yeah, I feel like you have someone that's going to almost be like a test coming back around, which, yeah, they can give you a good time. But make sure you draw the line as somewhere, because there's something here that you're not dealing with or you keep putting off. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. I just need to take this. Sorry about that, guys. Quick pump. Okay, moving forward. All right, Scorpio. All right, what do we have for Scorpio? What can Scorpio expect this week? Are y'all still with me? Sorry about that. It does help you guys if I take a break, just FYI. It's not in vain. I just need to have a quick puff sometimes. Okay, what do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio. What can Scorpio expect this week? 3 shuffles. What can Scorpio expect this week? Okay. What's the shit? You got a lot of, you want to support something here, or you got a lot of love for someone or something, but you're being very discreet about it here. I don't know. Let's see. This is good though. This is good. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Being very mature this week, being very wise, being very responsible as well. I feel like you're making yourself unattainable to something, but at the same time, you're doing it to be the bigger person. Let's see. 6 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Wands. Yeah, what's going on with you, Scorpio, this week? It's like you're on the down low here about something. A lot of you guys are just simply returning from a trip and there's some financial stress happening here. You're just accepting your lot. It's like you're rebuilding some form of peace in your life after something here that may have caused distress on your finances. Some of you guys are also... Like, it's almost like you're making yourself unattainable to the world or to a specific person, or you have a lot of love for someone here. But it's like you're remaining discreet. This kind of feels like you've kind of created your serene space in your home, within the family, or whatever. And it's like you don't really feel the need to, like, whatever your serene space is, even if you're just single, it's like you're content with that, okay? And I feel like you are putting yourself in a position of being unattainable to a person or to a group of people or the world, really. But it's like this is your safe haven. I think that's a movie. Maybe you're painting your floors yellow. Safe haven's a movie. Like, some of you guys have just created a safe haven for yourself, and even if it doesn't make sense to others, it's like you're very content with that, okay? But let's just see right quick. I mean, what's going on with the Six of Swords in reverse? Like, something could be a slow time coming, or like you're building yourself back up, or it just seems kind of slow, or something is happening slow. But at the same time, you're very content with that slowness. Tell me about the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, World in reverse. With the Lovers. Because there's something here you're desiring to return to, but at the same time, it just seems to be a slow process. It's almost like the buildup. It's like there's a buildup happening for you within. There's a lot of maturity and wisdom being gained on an emotional level when it comes to your wisdom and how you handle love relationships, how you handle relationships with others as well. And I feel like something is a slow time coming. There's a desire here to return to something that is not done. But it is a major choice. I mean, some of you guys are simply making the conscious choice to return to a family situation because you feel like that's just what's needed. You know, maybe your person's going through a hard time. Maybe you are going through a hard time, or maybe there's some insecurity surrounding, you know, your finances or someone else's finances. And, you know, sometimes you just need to be there for people. Okay, it's not always about you. Sometimes you need to be there for people if you love them. And with that King of Cups that was showing, it's like I feel like you unconditionally love someone. You're trying to be there for someone that is dealing with something, maybe some form of insecurity. It's like you want to be there for someone despite the burden or slowness it causes on your life, or despite the blockages it causes on your life. Okay. Now, desiring to return to something, but some of you guys are just desiring to return to someone or something, but there is some insecurity surrounding a family situation or a home situation. So you're more so remaining on the down low about this, trying to be emotionally mature about the situation, but also understanding you and someone else, or you and an idea, you and something that you desire. It's like something is just left undone here. Like, some of you guys are just more so putting yourself in a place of being unattainable this week because you feel like someone else isn't ready for you, or something isn't ready for you, or you're in a position, I don't know. Tell me about that Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Now, if this is a specific person that you're dealing with, Scorpio, some of you guys are just suspicious of someone having ill intentions with you or ill motive with you. And you're more so taking things really slow, putting yourself in a place of being unattainable, focused on yourself in your own safe haven. Because you feel like either someone isn't ready for you or you feel like someone just doesn't have the best intentions, or there's a fear of that. There's some suspicion about that. Okay? So for those cross watchers, if you are waiting on a Scorpio, I feel like Scorpio is resisting moving towards you despite a connection felt, understanding they have unfinished business, but there's some insecurity surrounding a family situation or home situation that has Scorpio suspect of ill motives or ill intentions or something of that nature. Okay? Now, on a personal level, Scorpio, I feel like you're just more so being content with your lot, really, being very emotionally mature. Things may be a little rough right now, okay, because there's some unfinished projects, unfinished things for you in your life. But at the same time, you're in connection with the bigger picture, okay? So I really like this reading. I gotta just get one card on the High Priestess. I like this reading because on an individual level, you're in connection with your intuition, you're in connection with the divine and a bigger purpose here to things. Like, things may be a little bit rough right now, like I said, financially, energetically, or, you know, feeling the need to get things done in the home, finish projects, finish business projects. But you see the bigger picture. Some of you guys, you're looking to buy a new home or you're looking to purchase a new home. Some of you guys are saving for a home. Okay, just tell me about this High Priestess. I'm not taking those. Tell me about this High Priestess. Knight of Swords in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, right now you guys are just kind of going with the flow. Okay, not diving right into anything because you feel like you're in this very sobered reality right now, Scorpio. You understand what's realistic for you based off your finances, based off your situation. You're in this very realistic mind frame, and it's kind of pushing you into this element of maturity, on being wise, on being discreet. For those of you that have plans to buy a house, or you have plans to see some form of opportunity that may take some time because of money, or you're not single, or whatever the situation is, all your plans you're keeping to yourself, okay? Because you're you're being very realistic this week. You're going with the flow with the cards that you've been handed. If there is a person you're dealing with, you're resisting moving toward them because you feel like they're either not single, or you question this person's motives, okay? You're very focused on your personal grind right now this week, Scorpio. That's what it is. It's like you're focused on your personal grind, and you're happy with that decision as well with that Lovers. Again, you're in connection with the bigger purpose. You're at peace. You're indulging in your safe haven. I know it's a pretty vague reading, but it's like, it's nice at the same time because, I mean, with that High Priestess and the King of Cups that was under it, it's like you already know. Like, this is the energy of like you already know. So maybe some of y'all just needed confirmation kind of thing. Like, you guys are on the pursuit of happiness, but you are understanding it's going to take some time. I mean, tell me about this Four of Wands right quick. See if I can get a little bit more. Yeah, some of you guys are planning to move. It's like you're saving for a host, or you're planning to move here with that Eight of Wands. With that Four of Pentacles. Look, it's like you got your priorities in check. Look, it's like you're planning to move, or it's like there's action that you want to take here that's very important to you. It's very decisive of you. It's like you know what you want, you know how you want to get it, but you're also in this space of like saving money, budgeting, understanding what's realistic, right? So I feel, Scorpio, this week you're just being really mature, okay? You're saving money, you desire to, you know, make some form of large purchase, or you desire to buy a new home or relocate, but you also understand that you're just not ready for it, but you're not like whining about it. It's like you're cool with it. It's like you're cool that it's going to take some time. Okay? Like, you're cool with the, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's really simple for you guys this week. Like, you're just being really realistic. And if there's a person that you're dealing with outside of your realm of peace haven or safe haven, I feel like you're being very greedy with your energy with this person because you are aware that there's a lot of shit that, you know, you're responsible for or you need to take care of on a personal level. I don't know. I like this. You're being very discreet this week. You're keeping your hands to yourself. You're keeping your cards to yourself. And you're saving money. Probably planning to buy a house. You could have went on some form of trip or vacation, or you kind of went out, had fun. Now you're a little bit financially insecure, but you're back on the plan. It's like, and some of you guys, for those of you that you don't really want to move, you're just more so enjoying your, you know, family life right now. It's like you're just taking things in strides. I don't know. It's good. It's good, Scorpio. I don't know. You're just going with the flow, being very realistic. I mean, you could potentially be dealing with a Pisces or Gemini. So we have clinging to the past. So you or someone you're dealing with could be clinging to the past. Ripeness. What interesting. So this kind of reminds me, it's like you're waiting for something to ripe. This is the card. It says ripeness. But it's almost like you're waiting for something to be ripe enough to either detach from, or you're waiting for someone else to be ripe enough, or you're waiting for a certain opportunity, or you're waiting for your bank to be ripe enough. It's like you're letting something grow. Some of you guys, it may be a good idea to set intentions. Who was that? I seen something on YouTube. I think it was Dolo, the pilot man. He had it on his community page. Something about like putting intentions in your water and then pouring them into your plants and allowing that. That may be a good idea for you, because that just reminded me of that. So some of you guys, you know, may want to set intentions that way. Maybe put some intentions in your water and put it in your plants. And as the plants grow, your manifestations grow. Or it's just something, it's just you're waiting for it to be the right time, okay? We do have a past lives card. Schizophrenia, interesting. So we do have the card of schizophrenia. I'm really not going to talk on that too much because I never even knew that card was in there, and I don't really know much about that. We do have stress, healing, inner voice. So some of you guys are just going through a stressful time. You're allowing yourself to heal properly. I feel like you're just going with your inner voice. You're going with this high priestess energy. You're allowing something to take shape naturally with this ripeness card. Past lives and clinging to the past. If you are clinging to something in the past, it's because you feel like it's not the right time to take action on something. But I do feel like there's some type of past lives situation here that's almost coming to fruition. I don't really feel like this is you and a person you're dealing with. It could be. I feel like this is more so things culminating into something bigger, or certain levels of awareness is creating something bigger within you, and you see the bigger purpose. Maybe there's a lot of wisdom that you have because of past lives, or just random knowledge, or something like that. But again, there's like a deeper awareness of a situation, and you're waiting for something to, you know, get ripe enough. And yeah, we do have schizophrenia. I don't know what to even say about that, but if that is meaningful for you, I don't know. Okay. All right. Sagittarius. All right. What do we have for Sagittarius? What can Sagittarius expect this week? Three shuffles. What can Sagittarius expect this week? Okay, so Sagittarius, overall energy for you, we do have the Lovers with the Knight of Wands in reverse, Four of Cups, Two of Wands in reverse. Okay. Okay. I don't know what to say about that just yet. Temperance in reverse. What are you doing? Okay. Okay. All right. I just got to clarify this Lovers, because, okay. What's going on with this Lovers energy? Now, we did have the Knight of Wands in reverse. The Lovers can be the card of needing to make a choice between two. It can be the card of, like, you know, knowing what you need to do, but there is a decision needed. But yeah, it seems to be like an avoidance of something. Like some of you guys, there's some deception here. Like I can't just not, like there's deception about a third party, or there's you're self-indulging on something here and you're being quiet about it, or it's like you're being shady about it or sneaky about it. There's some type of self-indulgent energy happening here. Like some of you guys are, I don't know, I'm just going to clarify this Lovers very quick because that's what's confusing me. A decision. There's a decision needed, Sag. A tough choice. The Two of Swords is not an easy choice. It's a tough decision. Page of Pentacles. Like this is knowing that you need to make some form of decision, but you're being very, oh, I did. I was like, did I forget to put my mic back on when I came on? Okay. This is like knowing that you need to make a decision on something, but you're kind of avoiding it. Okay, you're being very strategic, planned out with your actions, with what you say, with what you don't say. Temperance in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords. Like some of you guys just straight up need to make a decision between two people, Sagittarius. And you're avoiding doing that. It could be because of money. It's like maybe you're pulled between what makes sense logically or what's good for your soul and what's good for the bank. Okay. A lot of you guys have communication coming in from an earth sign, a younger earth sign, or just someone that, you know, makes a lot of sense. Okay, whether they're older or younger, there's someone here that's coming in that's making a lot of sense. They're selling a good game, right? They got the plan. They know how to woo you. They know how to treat you. They know how to take things slow. They know how to spend some money on you. Whatever the situation is, someone's coming in that's making a lot of sense to you. And it's got you in your head about what is good for you. But at the same time, it's like you're not, it's like you're, what's the Seven of Swords? Four of Cups. Nine of Wands. It's like this, now, if this is not your reading, Sag, watch your sun or rising, okay? But this is the energy of knowing you're lying, knowing you're being shady about something, knowing someone's pointing it out, but still holding your ground and defending some form of deception. It's almost like there's some type of, I mean, it could be a person you're dealing with too, just keep that in mind. There's some type of deception, hidden shit happening here, underhanded shit, but it's like still playing victim, still being the wounded warrior, still like literally some of you guys are lying about something or trying to get away with something and someone's calling it out and you're looking at them like, stop being so negative. Like, why you gotta say that? Why you gotta be so negative? It's like you're defending some type of shady shit or underhanded shit or bullshit, really. And the Temperance in reverse is like, you could be a little bit self-indulgent here on something. Tell me about the Temperance in reverse. And I feel like it's not helping you. It's kind of making you more on edge or irritable with the Moon, because you're like, what are you fronting about? It's like there's some type of deception surrounding a partnership. Or the person you love is not the person you're with, or there's something here being hidden in a partnership. Or things aren't what they seem in a partnership. And I feel like it's because you're, like I said, avoiding making some form of decision. You're trying to weigh out what's good for the bank, what's good for your spirit, all that shit. You're becoming a little bit irritable. You don't want anybody to point that out, or you don't want anybody to point out something here. But it's like you're defending it at the same time. Like, so if you are in a partnership, I feel like there's a lot of bullshit or deception happening there, or things aren't what they seem, and it's like you don't want to talk about it. It's like, you know, Sages, sometimes y'all can try to dominate when it's like, when you feel like you are in the wrong, it's like you try to dominate or you try to just be loud. But it's like there's something here going on. You don't want someone to point it out. Tell me about the Three of Swords in reverse. And it could be surrounding a third party, or something that was shared, or something that, I mean, tell me about the Three of Swords in reverse. Four of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you're sharing something personal here with someone in order to make improvements on something that you perceive to be valuable. But the problem is it's almost like when you have an honest conversation to fix a problem, but that honest conversation is still a lot of bullshit. That's what it's like. It's like there's some type of, you know, heart-to-heart compromising happening here, personal things being shared, but yet it's still in the pursuit of bullshit. You know what I mean? Like maybe you have a third party communicating with you, or someone communicating with you. It's almost like you're saying what you want. I mean, keep in mind, someone could be doing this to you. It's almost like you're saying what they want to hear in order to make improvements. And any type of bullshit that's acknowledged or pointed out, you're just looking at them as being negative. Like, I don't know what to tell you, Sag. There's some type of choice you need to make here. You keep avoiding it. Or there's, you know, a tough decision. Maybe you need to let go of a third party, or you need to let go of something here. But it's like you're not doing it. Because I feel for those of you that was interested in communication or interested in someone, I do feel like you're receiving communication from someone, or someone that's wanting to like take things seriously. But it's like they are pointing some shit out, or someone's like trying to have an honest conversation with you, And I feel like there's a lot of frustration from this person. And every time they feel like they're discontent or unhappy with something, or they're pointing something out, or they're just having an honest conversation with you, they feel like you get all guarded. And I feel like they're becoming bored with that same song and dance. Like this constant like retaliation, Sag. It's like this person may be just trying to have a conversation with you or be honest about something, and they feel like they're getting a whole lot of retaliation from you. When really I feel like there's just a lot of like you're trying to get someone to go with the flow when it comes to being less greedy, when it comes to releasing something here, when it comes to just going with the flow. I don't know what to tell you, Sag. I'm not, but with that Lover's energy, it's like you already know how to fix this, but it's like you're not. What's the advice on that Lovers? Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys just need to straight up cut something off, like not even entertain it. Some of you guys need to sever ties with someone, or, I mean, I don't know what, King of Pentacles. Just clarify that Ace of Swords in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys need to take responsibility for a bad decision here that was stemmed from insecurity. Because, for example, if you're bullshitting someone or lying to someone, even if you're not in a relationship, I don't feel like whatever this is that you're keeping to yourself is going to deteriorate the potential of the relationship or the relationship in itself. But I do feel like there's some honesty needed here surrounding either whether you're single or not, for real, because some of you guys are lying about being single and you're not, or surrounding some type of bad decision that was made stemmed from insecurities or stemmed from feeling like you don't, like maybe y'all just kind of fronted when it came to how much money you make or whatever it may be, and it's like maybe it's not that great, or it's like something here you need to be honest about and take responsibility for. And I don't feel like that information or whatever this is going to deteriorate anything, but like it just seems like you're avoiding some form of deeper truth between you and someone else, and the pit's just getting deeper and deeper, and it's like when it's addressed or when someone points it out, it's like you become very defensive. So I don't know, Sag, I feel like you're going to be confronted with something this week, or you're being given the opportunity to make a choice. And even though I feel like the choice is very easy, the moment you get up in your head, you start thinking, it's like you start strategizing, you start like having way too many methods to your madness that aren't really needed, and it's like, it's almost like something that isn't even that complicated. I don't know what to tell you, Sag. But yeah, I feel like someone may be confronting you, or someone's just communicating with you, but it's putting you in a position where are you going to choose to lie, or are you going to choose to be honest about your situation? It kind of seems like that. It could just be that simple, Sag, where you have someone that really makes sense. They seem like a good fit for you, but it's like, are you going to lie about your situation? It could just be like that. Okay. Sometimes I get really dramatic with my storylines, but it could just, I mean, take it on the spectrum that you're on, but you could be dealing with another Sag. We have Pisces, Cancer, Gemini. But it could be any sign. Let's see. Give me an oracle for Sag. There's something here that is, you're suppressing. We have exhaustion and suppressing. So there's something here that you're suppressing. There's some type of truth that you're suppressing. And like I said before, it's just hurting you. Whatever this truth is that you're keeping to yourself, it's just hurting you. It's just causing more of a burden for you. It's inhibiting your ability to create anything new. Okay, because there's this constant like need for some facade of some sort. And again, I feel like you're exhausting yourself with the bullshit. Like, I don't know, give me one more. Compromise. So it's like you may need to compromise here, or see the value in you know, like temperance in reverse in relationships or the potential of, it's like we're gonna create this narrative that is convenient for me. Okay, but temperance upright in relationships is like, let's both create, let's both, you know, have proper synergy. Let me care for you, you know, like you care for me. Like, it's very much doing what you'd want done to you. It's very cliche, but it's like you may need to compromise here, you know, if you want more from a situation, or the most value, the best potential. It's like you may need to compromise, and you may need to be honest about something, because it's just like eating you up inside. Okay, whatever that is. Because like I said, I don't feel like it's gonna ruin anything. It's just, you know, because whatever this is, if this is a love situation, this is a very intense connection. Okay, or if this is just something you need, maybe you just need to be honest with yourself about something too, right? If it's something more personal, maybe you just need to be honest with your own bullshit of like what's working for you now and what's not. Okay. Thank you, Samantha Vasquez. I don't know how to say that, but I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, Capricorn. What do we for Capricorn? What can Capricorn expect? I gotta hurry it up. How long am I on? Well, I don't really care, but I don't want my phone to die, so then I have to come back on here and y'all won't want that. Anyway, what do we have for Capricorn? What can Capricorn expect this week? 3 shuffles. Thank you, FG Macreds. I don't know how to say that, but I really appreciate that. Overall energy for you, Capricorn: Lovers in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. You're definitely standing up to someone's bullshit this week, Capricorn. 8 of Swords in reverse. You're standing up to someone's manipulative bullshit is what this is. You don't trust something, okay? It's like you're not happy with someone, or you're not even... like something caused a huge disconnect here, okay? It caused some form of separation, either in a work environment or with a specific person. I do feel like you're calling it out. For some of you, you feel like someone just wants you for money or superficial reasons. All right. What's this Lovers in reverse? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, definitely feeling disconnected. You're feeling disconnected from some type of business or relationship, but it's like at the same time, you feel like you need that, or it's like you're trying to avoid hitting rock bottom here, or you're trying to avoid financial hardship. Like if it's a job you don't like, Capricorn, it's like you're very aware that you're just doing it for the money and that's it. You know what I mean? That's all right. Okay. Tell me what this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. But yeah, if it's a relationship, I feel like you just feel disconnected. I feel like you've become fed up with someone. You have no problem with calling someone out. But there's this also this like some of you just straight up feel like someone's just with you for money, or you just are frustrated because you feel like the relationship is just built off of y'all make money and it works and like woohoo, but it's like you're, you know, it's not really doing it for you for some of you. Just tell me about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. For those of you that were dealing with some form of financial stress as well, I do see you coming out of that. Okay, some of you guys are also creating a new ways to make money, or you're starting a new business. And it's actually benefiting you quite a lot. Okay, Devil card, okay. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're all about your money right now, Capricorn. You're all about your money. A lot of you guys have become obsessed with something new here. There's some form of change you're doing, or you're making money differently, or you're catering to something else in your life because it's helping a lot with your finances. And some of you guys may have become quite disconnected with yourself. But at the same time, you feel like you needed to do something, or you feel like you need to do something in order to overcome some form of financial adversity. And I do feel like you're in this energy this week, Capricorn, of very much focused on climbing the ladder and work, you know, working on your status, whatever it may be. But it is because some form of oppression that you're dealing with that is forcing you to kind of reevaluate how you handle money, how you deal with money. I do feel as well, Capricorn, like you guys may be lashing out at someone else that if you were in a relationship, you may be lashing out at someone else because you feel like they suck at handling money. Okay. And I feel like you're in a place of being battle fatigued, and you just want someone to put in real effort. You just want someone to start putting money in the bank. Like if you're like, it's really got to that point where you're probably just saying like make sure, like you're probably just making sure someone is like following through with what they say they're going to do. It's become very like cold. You probably have a reason for that, I'm assuming. I hope so. But it's like you become very cold with someone because it's like you don't care. You don't care about the love. You don't care about this. It's like I need you to start following through with the things you say you're going to do. Okay? Some of you guys are straight up a boss at work telling people this too. It's like you're telling someone like, listen, I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I just want you to start making money, or I want you to start finishing what you start, or whatever it is. And it's really that simple, because you're all about your money this week. You're aware of some form of financial threat, or you're aware of a bad financial situation that you've already came out of. And now you're in this space of like trying to manage out that. Okay. And if you're not dealing with anybody, this is just you being very consistent with finishing what you start. Not really entertaining drama, not really entertaining the beef at work. It's like you're very focused on the game, on the plan, on the bag, and that's it. And yeah, I do feel like you're disconnected from yourself, but it's like you feel like it's necessary right now. Some of you guys have come out of a relationship and it may have kind of pushed you into a really low space. And now you're kind of reconfiguring or recreating or re-understanding yourself in a different way. It's almost like you're seeing yourself from a different perspective. And with that different perspective comes, you know, new shadows, comes new challenges that you're kind of rediscovering a part of yourself that you never really met yet. But it's also kind of badass because you're doing it. It's like you're figuring it out. You know, a lot of you guys are, like I said, you're coming out of some form of financial hardship. Okay, if it is work related, I feel like you may have had to make some personal compromises to settle whatever internal conflict you were dealing with, whether it was just competition at work or people trying to get under your skin. I do feel like there's, I mean, tell me about this Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so if there's love in the picture for Capricorn, I feel like Capricorn, I just feel like you're not in the mood for love. It's like you're in the mood for someone that's going to show up for me, someone that's going to put in just as much work as me, and someone that's going to put money in the bank just like me. Maybe not as much or maybe more. But it's like you just want someone to show up in the way that you do because you're fucking drained. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. If you have children, it's like you're falling behind on shit. It's like you're falling behind on your daily chores because every single day needs to be impactful. And it's like you don't got time for the efficient, slow-moving, let's clean up the house, babe. No, it's like every single day for you seems to be needing to be impactful. And, you know, it's like you're really trying to get shit done. And if there's people in the picture, it's like you're either working with me, if we're on the same page, or I just don't want anything to do with you. And it's really that simple. But tell me about the Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is just you being battle fatigued. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Understanding that someone's a poor lover and not even wanting to fight about it. You're just bored. Like, look at this. It's like you understand that, first of all, for those of you in a relationship or you are dealing with a lover, you understand that this person is never going to pull through for you in the way that you need them to, and you just lost all hope when it comes to actually healing that connection because it's like you're over it completely. If this is an individual thing, you may have people in your vicinity or in your work department, or they do similar things as you, but you have no interest on working with those people because you low-key feel like you do a better job. I'm just going to be real with you. You feel like you do a better job, or you feel like those people won't value or appreciate what you do as much as you do. Okay? So it's kind of like you're more so in it on your own, and you're accepting that challenge. Especially if this is a new business opportunity, Capricorn, you're taking it very seriously, and you're not in the mood to like have a community dance party and have a community like hug along. It's like you have a very specific plan, and I don't really feel like you're in the mood to bring potential threats into that plan, whatever that may be for you. Especially if it's just a matter of people that bring poor quality into the situation. You know what I mean? Capricorns, y'all are great for that. You guys are low-key the CEOs of the tarot. Y'all are always the ones that always can somehow do a better job than everybody else. And you're really hard workers. So this feels very Capricorn-y, but yeah. I don't know, Capricorn. I feel like you're just following through with some form of personal plan to overcome some form of financial hardship. It's working, okay? Just FYI, it is working. And I feel like when it comes to love, you have zero tolerance for it unless they're actually going to come in your home and be on the same page with you and actually put in the work just as much as you do. It's like you're not in the mood to be romanced. You're in the mood for someone to come along and like help make kids breakfast. Okay? Totally feel ya. It's like you're not really in the mood for romance. And if you are, then your money's just more important. That's all. Be real with yourself. Come on. Okay, what do we have for Capricorn? Turning in. Okay. Okay, look at this. This is so Capricorn. Goosebumps. Oh, sorry. I just got goosebumps because this is so Capricorn. There is a stressful situation, Capricorn. If you guys can see this. There is a stressful situation, but you're turning in. It's almost like you're taking all of this stress and you're filtering it through your processing system. You're kind of detaching this week, and you're, like I said, you're internalizing all this stress so you can handle it, and that's just how you want to do it, or that's what relieves you, or that's just maybe the only option. But yeah, a lot of you guys are just turning in, really, because you're going through a stressful time. Silence. I just laugh at this because like I totally know this energy. It's like you don't, like I said, if there's a lover coming back around, which potentially someone that left you out in the cold or left you financially broke, they could be very much coming back around. I feel like you have zero tolerance for it. I feel like you're appreciating silence on a whole other level this week, and you are dealing with your stress in Capricorn's way. Okay, in the most productive way. I like it. So turn in. Mute the outside worlds. And honestly, I don't even feel like I need to tell you that. I feel like you're doing it. You could be dealing with a Gemini. We have Capricorn and Aquarius. But it could be any sign. This week as well with the Gemini and Aquarius, you know, you may be starting to separate business this week, Capricorn, like business friends and associates and friends. Like you may be like getting a good idea on what's what, you know what I mean? I don't know, I'm just gonna, I had something else, but it just went as quick as it came. Anyways, Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius? What can Aquarius expect? What can Aquarius expect this week? 3 shuffles. 8 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Swords in reverse just showed its face. So I don't know what that's about, but let's see. 8 of Cups. These are the cards that literally showed its face. All right, 8 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Swords in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Cups. I feel like you're trying to make something happen here, or you're trying to like recreate, like initially what I heard is like you're trying to like recreate a meeting, or some of you it's a business. Maybe you're doing the same business, but you're trying to do it differently kind of thing. But a lot of you guys, the 6 of Swords in reverse can be the card of rocking the boat, trying to rock the boat because things are just rough or frustrating, or it's a slow time coming, things are slow moving. And it's like you're trying to like rock the boat here with something. Some of you guys are sharing something personal with someone, or it's like you could be, you know, 3 of Swords in reverse can talk about compromising, you know, being more receptive as well, because there's some healing that's happened, letting go of past shit as well. But also, like I said, there's something here that you're sharing, but I feel like you're doing it to rock the boat a little bit. Okay, or with that 8 of Cups in reverse, it's like you could be hoping for some form of turnaround here in a situation, but you feel like it's just not happening. And 6 of Cups. Yeah, it's like you miss someone here. It's like you want to put in the work here in a situation. Some of you guys are receiving an apology. I'm going to look a little bit more into that. It's like you want to return to something, or you want some type of reconciliation to happen. I mean, this may not just be about love reconciliation, so keep that in mind, because you do have the 3 of Pentacles. But tell me about the 6 of Cups. The Hermit. Oh, that's too many, guys. Tell me about the 6 of Cups. 4 of Wands. Because I feel like there is some form of reuniting happening here. It feels good. But at the same time, it's almost like you feel somewhat restricted possibly, or it's like you're trying to be mature, you're trying to be wise, or this person is, because of some type of home situation, family situation. It's almost like I said, recreating something, recreating an opportunity, recreating, even the happiness that you feel in a certain opportunity. I feel like this is more so becoming enlightened to an opportunity. Because again, I feel like there's someone from your past coming back around, or there's some form of nostalgic like wave or flow that you're being hit by, either by a person or some type of like seed or whatever it may be. And I feel like you're becoming enlightened to an opportunity, either because someone is coming back around and apologizing or whatever it may be. But I also feel with this Hermit, this is like someone that's doing a lot of introspection, evaluating of self, getting all sides of the story, getting to a place where they can see clearly as well. And I feel like someone has become enlightened as to what makes them happy, okay? Whether it's you or a person you're dealing with. There's been a lot of, you know, self-reflection happening here. Someone has kind of been to themselves for quite some time. And it could be a Virgo for some of you. And I feel like someone is now realizing what they truly want. And it's like they're trying to create an opportunity to happen in this dynamic, whether it's a relationship or a job. Some of you, it's a job because there's something here that you may be very much qualified for. And again, I feel like there's this wake up call, or not wake up call, but there's this enlightenment because of a period of observing self, observing a situation, observing an opportunity, becoming enlightened to something here. And this person may have been doing a lot of self-reflection or contemplating on what they truly want. Or you have been, one or the other. And I feel like it is opening up a doorway here. And it's like the moment you have this enlightenment or this person, things start happening really quickly. Okay? The only reason I think it was you is because we do have the 8 of Cups in reverse, and the 6 of Swords in reverse is your overall energy. So it kind of feels like you're trying to get something going here, rocking the boat a little bit. So you may have become really enlightened as to what brings you peace, what brings you happiness. And it's like you're trying to get something going. Tell me about the 8 of Pentacles. Actually, I'm going to clarify the 8 of Cups in reverse right quick. Because it's like, with the World in reverse, Five of Pentacles, Death in reverse. Yeah, this is definitely someone, or... Now, if this is a person, this is someone that you feel like, you know, things just got left in a really weird way. Maybe really quickly. Maybe someone acted really quickly. And things, it's like you feel like things are just not finished here. Okay? It may have even wounded you in some way. Or it's like, Five of Pentacles is like a really shitty fucking feeling. It's almost like discovering a part of yourself that you wish you never discovered sometimes, you know, or addressing something in your life that you wish you never had to address. It's like you don't want to be on the outside of the church, just doing anything you can to get inside of that church, metaphorically speaking. It's like you don't really want to, but it's like at the same time you're put in a position where it's like, what else are you going to do, right? And there's something here that left a weight on your finances or weight on your soul, and it's kind of like I said, it's like, what are you going to do? I'm just going to put this out there because I just got this popped in my head. Some of you guys left a relationship really quickly, or because you felt like it was going to fix something within you and it didn't. And you're going right back into that relationship, trying to work on your reputation with that person. Okay, I'm going to put that out there. Okay, like some of you guys are quickly returning to someone because you've just discovered a lot of shit within yourself that wasn't that quickly to be resolved, and you kind of had a lot of realizations about who you are and what you want and what authentically brings you happiness. And some of you, it's just a matter of, you know, you and someone else have unfinished business. Some of you guys have someone coming back around, or you're going back around, and because you don't want things to be done here, but there has been a lot of resistance to change that kind of put someone through a slow death. And I say slow death like an ego death, right? It's like death in reverse can be slow progress, slow changes. And with that Five of Pentacles, it's almost like there is like a torturous period here. Either you were just broke for a long time, or you were, you know, maybe dealing with some sickness, or or there was some type of torturous, like that's really dramatic. I'm just so dramatic. I can't help it. That's really dramatic, but it's like, I can't explain it any other way. There's something here that just really left a weight on your soul or someone else's. And that is coming back around because someone has some form of self-discovery and they're trying to create an opportunity so they can work on their reputation and just get shit done, make shit happen. Be more fair. The Three of Pentacles is giving something a fair shot, right? Giving something good quality effort. Three of Pentacles in reverse is like shitty quality, right? Not really giving something a fair shot, not really even trying to get on the same page. And it's like, I feel like, you know, I mean, clarify this Three of Pentacles. And if this is a personal thing where you don't have any interest in anybody, this is just you needing to be broke for so damn long that it really just put you in a position where your laziness was no longer benefiting you, okay? Your laziness was getting you on the streets. You know what I mean? So some of you had to just be put through some form of financial stress for so long that you just were fed up with your own shit, that you're now realizing, wait a minute, I can create opportunity, I can create my happiness, I have the ability to put in work and do better, okay? So for some of you, you're just recreating. It's almost like taking the same opportunity or the same job or the same talent or skill or trade and applying it in a different way because you now have a new perspective on how blessed you are to have that, right? Chariot in reverse. Okay. One more on that Three of Pentacles. With the Sun. That Chariot in reverse is what's confusing me. Just give me one more. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is someone just kind of not giving up. The Chariot in reverse, it's like, and the Five of Swords in reverse, like this is just someone that's sick of the games. They're starting to realize that wherever they were headed with this partnership, with however they have been putting in effort. And Aquarius, like I said, some of you guys are just returning to an ex because you regret leaving them. That's initially what I got for some of you. Or it's like you're just sick of whatever direction you were headed with this person or away from this person. You're kind of, it's like you're sick of playing games. It's almost like you just want to be happy. You just want to be happy with this person. Or you just want to, if this is just a work, straight up business thing, this is kind of turning around or readjusting, redoing the business plan. It's like, okay, 6 months down the line, you're losing money. What are you going to do? It's obviously you're not going to be doing the same thing. Like you need to do something different. It's like you're trying to do something different, or this person is, or group of people, or you're addressing this maybe even in a group meeting. You're trying to do something differently because I feel like this person or opportunity or whatever it may be does make you happy, okay? But there's also a need to like cut the shit, okay? Like guys, you guys are losing money for the business. Like stop acting like you shit, okay? It's like something here is like cut this shit. And I feel like with the Sun energy, this person or opportunity or group of people does bring you a lot of happiness. And I feel like you're willing to put in a fair effort, or you're willing to do your part. But it's like you need, you know, you need to feel like if it's a work environment, for example, you really need to get to a place where you feel safe in moving forward. Like you don't feel safe moving forward if people are just going to be an idiot. You know what I mean? Or if it's a love situation, it's like you or this person is in a position where, yes, they realize how things have been is not working, but they are also in the space of not really being sure where it's moving toward. They just need to know that they can trust you kind of thing, or vice versa. but yet they do have optimism on the game plan moving forward, or if you guys can make adjustments, like I said, like if this is a relationship that you're returning to, it's like having optimism that if the two of you make adjustments, y'all can make it work, y'all can be a power couple, it's going to be badass and whatever. Or if it's a work situation, whatever it is, okay? Like I said, some of you guys, if you were working with colleagues or whatnot, there's just a need to get some stuff off your chest here, because, you know, having them as your colleagues even is important to you, but at the same time, it's like you're trying to cut through the shit, really. Or someone else is doing that with you. And I feel like you do make this person happy, or if this is a work opportunity, there is a lot of luck. It's like you're supported by having a lot of luck in the situation. But initially what I got, like, is like someone that was like very, like someone could have moved away from you, or you could have moved away from someone else. It was like very forceful. The Chariot in reverse can feel very forced, right? So I literally got like an image of like a lady like driving, she's like pissed, and then she like turns around really quickly and it's like, okay, you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's like one example. It's like someone's real, like someone is defeated in their own ways of like being mad and like forcing like that shit. You know what I mean? And again, there's like really like the best way I can explain this is, if this is love related, this is two people putting in the best effort to make shit work. Okay? And I feel like it's being derived from someone truly becoming aware of who they are, what they want, and what brings them happiness, and not wanting to lose out on that. Okay? And if this is a work situation, I feel like, you know, I mean, it could be love and work too, but if this is a work situation, I feel like, you know, you're just cutting through the shit with people kind of thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really know. If this is like, okay, sorry, backing track to when I was talking about, for those of you that were just so broke for so long that you've kind of been pushed to, you know, start doing things differently. This is more so you becoming aware that you can create your own opportunities, becoming aware of your skill, talents, trades, or options available to you. Eight of Pentacles, being very much qualified to put in better effort. So this is Aquarius, you guys realizing, wait a minute, I just gotta, you know, put more effort in, or do more, or use the skill that I already have to actually like up shit up. Like, so some of you guys, you're just kind of actually you're just creating a better experience for you when it comes to your money, because you're actually putting in the work and you're putting better quality into what you do, and you're also taking it more seriously too. Okay? Like for those of you that like make things or create things or build things or whatever, it's like you are, or even if it's not like a literal object or something like that, it's like you are taking it really seriously. And you're not allowing yourself to downgrade yourself in any way. What am I doing? Okay, let's get an oracle for you. But you could be dealing with a Scorpio. We have Leo, Cancer, and Virgo. Give me an oracle for Aquarius. I do subtitle the videos, but I was told that it takes like quite a few hours for it to show up. So I'm sorry about that. I don't know how to do it any other way but the automated ones. Guys, this is too many. It's too many. Let me try that one more time. Give me an oracle for Aquarius. So, guidance. So, you are being guided. Guidance. There's some level of guidance. You're being guided to be more playful. We have guidance and playfulness. Whatever that means for you. Give me another one. Oh my God, don't. Sorry, guys. I love these cards, but damn, come on now. Smarten up. Okay. There. So your mind is your worst enemy. It's like your torture. Your mind is torturing you. So a lot of you guys may just need to be a little bit more lighthearted. Don't let your mind get in the way too much. Trust your inner guidance about a situation. I don't know. I'll get one more. That's kind of vague. We have totality. So understanding why everything had to happen the way it did, the Fool, a new beginning possibly, healing, becoming the master of something. So yeah, I do feel like the totality is like understanding everything that happened or didn't happen, if there was some form of financial hardship, or if you were left in the cold, or this person, or whatever it may be, understanding why everything had to happen. And it's because of some form of deeper understanding surrounding the mind, and also okay, so this is almost like separating the mind energy with the deeper core of who you are. Like he has the hand over the belly. That reminds me of like the root and the solar and the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus, which is really the ultimate core of who we are, right? So it's like being able to either balance them or shutting one off to use the other, or like aligning yourself, being able to separate the mind from, like I said, your mind is almost like your belief system, okay? Because like I said, we can program our mind all day long, for sure. But it's like, it's kind of like it needs to be in favor of who we truly are, what aligns with us, our energy, our wave. And again, that I make that sound like super easy, and it's not necessarily. It's like you really need to know who the fuck you are. But it's like there's something here where you know who you are, or you need to connect with that part of yourself so you can be able to at least allow your mind to work for you, okay? Because right now it seems to be like they're going in two different directions. Okay, and there's something here, maybe a lesson possibly, or something that you need to master when it comes to illuminating what your true truth is. Because this is the master. It kind of reminds me of the Hermit, and with that moon, the full moon, it's like something, full moon is like things being illuminated, things allowing, allowing yourself to bring closure to situations within your own mind or reality. And it's like, this is about becoming fully, again, getting the totality of something, to have a new beginning, or to go into a beginning in a different way. But it's kind of, like I said, understanding who you truly are, and pay attention to like your mind and who you truly are. They may be going in two different directions. And there's something here that you need to master. I mean, I'm just going to get one more on that master because he's so intriguing. Temperance in reversed. And the moon. So there's something here that inhibits your ability to create if there's anything that is stemmed from unknown energy. Okay, because temperance in reverse, it's like there may be a tendency to become very self-indulgent or do things a very set way despite whatever energies you're working with or not working with. And it may always be stemmed from a period of not really knowing what's going on, or hidden. Having a hard time connecting with your feminine energy, having a hard time connecting with your inner guidance, the master, which would be able to see through the darkness. And I know that's really, like, that's a lot to expect of someone, right? But it's like being able to have faith in the darkness, to be able to somehow create with that. I don't know, because all I'm getting with this is like something inhibits your ability to create when there is something unknown about it. Now, if you really think about it, that's really vague, but if you really think about it, that's a huge block, okay? And I'm trying to clarify what the lesson is here with the master. And it's like, try to figure out how that impacts your life, okay? Because when there's a lot hidden, a lot of illusions can be created, especially if there's a return to something, right? You may have a tendency to, like, for example, if you were in a long-term relationship, right, and you had too much time on your hands, you were thinking too much, you started to create all these illusions or inner desires that didn't really align with, you know, your ability to create, because the proper masculine energy would only align with something that would have to become self-indulgent. Because, now, I don't want to get down that road, but I don't know how to explain that. It's almost like it's almost like if you have, I actually have a post that literally kind of talks about this on my community page like a week or two ago. But it's, we can get lost in our desires all we want. Or maybe, I don't remember. We can get lost in our desires all we want. And we could want all of this for ourselves. Okay? We can. But when we start, how do you say? Like, for example, women sometimes, okay, they get lost in their desires too much, where they don't respect the masculine's point of view when it comes to relationships, right? So they create a lot of imbalance in the environment because they're using their feminine energy, okay, to create illusions or desires that are not in alignment with their ability to actually add that proper masculine energy, or not even correlating that feminine energy with the proper masculine energy. For example, we can't take two feminine energies and create, okay? Now, that's a whole other rabbit hole. But for example, if you are a woman, okay, and you left a relationship, right? There may be something in that relationship that freaked you out a little bit, okay? Because you wasn't sure if 5 years down the road, if you were gonna be regretting it or whatever it may be, okay? This is saying that you putting this focus on all these fears, okay, which the moon can be fears as well, is stealing your power to create anything with what you got right now. It's almost like you need to shine light on that in some way, or get clarity on that in some way, right? So whatever your position is, like if you're a woman, okay, maybe you are being a little bit self-indulgent in your feminine energy, expecting your man to be a feminine, or not using your feminine power to create in the way that's supportive of your masculine, same deal. Or if you're a man, you may need to use your masculine energy to shine light on what's hidden, because this is going to trip you up your whole life if you don't acknowledge it. And that's the best way I can explain it, okay? So, and you may need to have become like a master of that. And it all starts with faith. And it all starts with respect as well when it comes to the feminine and the masculine energy. Now, if you are single, okay, this is being able to touch base with your feminine and your masculine energy, being able to plant seeds in the unknown and being able to be the masculine and shine light on that and take action on that, right? So whatever it is for you, like if you're single, maybe you have a hard time planting new seeds or starting new projects. Or whatever the case may be. I hope that made sense to anybody. But anyway, I'm going to move to Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Pisces, I love yes. I'm sorry y'all had to wait so long. All right, Pisces, what do we have for Pisces? What can Pisces expect this week? I don't know why, Pisces, but I'm just getting like a massive headache coming to you. So I don't know what you guys are dealing with this week. Maybe this headache is for you guys. I don't know. I just got one. I don't know where that came from, but. All right, Pisces. What can Pisces expect this week? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Pisces. Okay. Someone's taking care of you, it feels. That's what it kind of feels like. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Swords. For those of you that are playing victim in a situation, whether you're doing it intentionally or not, you know, it happens to the best of us. I feel like someone's coming through for you, okay? Someone could be coming through for you financially because you are receiving some generosity this week, Pisces, in a time that maybe you really do need it. Okay, some of you guys are behind on bills, behind on your responsibilities, or you're just drained to shit, okay? Not really feeling too optimistic. For those of you that were bitching about a third-party situation in a certain dynamic, you're getting your dues, okay? Whatever that means for you. Because, yeah, let's see. Five of Wands in reverse, Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're receiving some good news this week financially, Pisces, okay? And again, if there was something here draining you financially, making you feel like you... Making you feel like you really are a victim, whatever the situation is. Now, again, I don't like to say victim like it's necessarily a bad thing. Like sometimes like we can be victims to the devil's resources, but that doesn't mean we can't turn the devil's resources into like yummy goodness, okay? So I do feel like you're receiving generosity here from someone, okay? Some of you guys are straight up like whatever plan you had is working. Now, Pisces, I'm not condoning deception, but this is literally like what I'm getting. It's almost like you're getting away with something here. Some of you guys are just straight up getting away with a bad financial decision because someone's coming through for you. Just clarify the Seven of Swords because it's messing everything up. The Sun. Six of Pentacles. Oh. Now keep in mind, someone could be doing this to you. Take it how it resonates. Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun. Someone's getting away with, you know, taking from a situation and not giving it back. The person you're dealing with. I really hope. I don't know what's going on with that. I hope it does not lose. Come on, we're almost there. Let me know if y'all can see me. There we go. Anyways, I thought it was going to shut off me. Anyway, Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is like gifts, yes, but it's with strings attached, okay? So some of you guys may be receiving a loan. Be careful with that, okay? For Pisces that are going through a financially hard time, you may be receiving a loan, but just remember, you do have to pay that loan back, okay? Because whatever this generosity is that you're receiving, you're really happy because you feel like you dodged a bullet in a sense, where you feel like you're getting away with something. But again, just keep in mind, this is gifts with strings attached, whatever that means for you. Five of Wands in reverse. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles though, because I feel like this is your saving grace. Like there's some type of saving grace happening for you this week, Pisces. And again, some of you guys are just receiving a loan. Ten of Wands, Two of Cups in reverse. Oh, I feel like this is love, Pisces. Some of you may have like, you know, put your foot down in a love situation, express some form of disrespect or express some form of disconnect. For some of you, maybe this was a partnership that kind of separated. Some of you guys have someone, could be a younger earth sign, doesn't have to be, or Leo. Some of you guys have someone that is coming through for you and trying to prove themselves to you, okay? This is someone that is trying to put in the work to reconnect something here or bring the balance back into a connection. Now, if it's not, now Pisces, if this is not a money situation, you just have someone straight up coming in, sucking up, really trying to kiss your ass because they want something with you. And it's like someone that for whatever reason, they feel the need to prove themselves to you. Okay, this could be someone that you've let go of because of a lack of loyalty, a lack of commitment, a lack of respect. Okay, so if you do not have money struggles or that's not your situation, and even though that may have been the plan, okay, Pisces, just between us, you have someone coming back, putting in the work. I'm just saying. It's like they're really adamant about proving themselves to you because they're aware of some form of disconnect between the two of you. And it's like they want to compromise. They want to clear the air with you. Just clarify that Five of Wands in reverse. King of Pentacles in yeah, if you have been dealing with someone that was very stubborn or like finicky or rigid in his ways, okay, this is someone that is going all in, okay, potentially trying to woo you in this idea that he can give you the commitment that you desire. The King of Pentacles in reverse isn't always bad. And I'm just saying that because of the rest of the cards. I don't feel like your person has bad intentions. They authentically want a fresh start with you. They authentically want to put in the work. And they authentically want to lay down a solid foundation between the two of you. But there could be some insecurity as to whether you even want them anymore, okay? So I feel like that's why he's showing up in reverse. And I feel like someone wants to make it very well aware to you that they want you. They want to prove themselves to you. Now, for those of you that are, I'm back to the money because I can't avoid it. For those of you that are in a financially time, you do have someone that is, you know, possibly manipulating the situation with money, but I feel like you're taking it. Like you're here for it. You're happy about it. But just be careful because this is like, you know, gifts with strings. I'm sorry, Pisces. I don't know what's going on. But I never usually get cut off like this. So, sorry. I'm looking at my motive. My motive's fine. So, and I have data anyway, so it would back it up. So, I don't know. Anywho. But yeah, Pisces. Look, Ace of Wands. I feel like, yeah, there's someone that's trying to woo you. There's someone that's trying to prove to you that they want to put in the work. And they got the money. It's like someone, like if this is an ex coming back, this is like someone that's like, babe, look at all this money I got. Like I can take care of you. I can, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like you got someone that is like there for you. They're trying to prove that they're there for you. Now, if this is not a money thing, like I said, either way, you got someone coming back around, wanting to make plans with you, wanting to lay down a solid foundation with you because they feel like they owe it to you, because they feel like you've detached from them. They feel like you're in a space of letting go of the old, in with the new. And I feel like deep down, even though that was your low-key plan, okay, because you still had optimism with this person, but you felt like it was one-sided, I feel like you're getting away with kind of acting like you were over them, even if you wasn't. But I mean, what else was you supposed to do, okay? And I do feel like there's someone coming back around to compromise, clear the air with you, because they want to go at this again and they want to try this again, okay? So you got some good news coming in. Definitely good news financially for those that were struggling or was worried about that. Potentially some of you guys are getting a loan, okay? And you also have a lover that feels like they're in debt to you, feels like they owe you, and wants to prove to you that they want you. Strong earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It could also be Aries or Leo. Your guys' reading was really straightforward tonight. So I'm trying to see what else I can tell you. Only two stories I got, really, Pisces. You're either receiving a loan or a lot of generosity financially. Some of you guys have a father coming in, Pisces, wanting to give you money because they're trying to alleviate some form of drama between the two of you. Okay? Just be careful you're not being manipulated for whatever reason. But yeah, for some of you, like I said, you have a father coming in, giving you money to alleviate some form of drama. Okay? And that would make sense. If it's the father, or even a partner or an ex, it could be, it's almost like you may be getting away with something, but they also feel like thinking you may have got away with it, but at the same time, this person feels like you're right. So, I don't know. I'm just going to get off that. Let's see. Give me an oracle for Pisces. So the best advice is just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, I just got to clarify that Seven of Swords, because, I mean, the Seven of Swords is not always bad. It really isn't. It can talk about just being irritated or like avoiding a situation. Well, Two of Wands, Four of Swords in reverse, World in reverse, Ace of Cups. Yeah, some of you may have been just, you know, being very strategic, because for those of you that had a love interest, you may be aware that this person had to make a decision between two people. There has been some unfinished business between the two of you, or potentially because of some form of pregnancy that came to the surface. Okay, now that's just for some of you. Take it or leave it. Okay. But some of you were just being strategic because there was a decision between two, and you were avoiding you were avoiding entertaining it, even though there was unfinished business, because it would have had to start the way you didn't want it to start, or that's how this person was feeling. I don't know. Let's see. Give me an oracle for Pisces. The Rebel. So I feel like you're being a rebel with the cause this week, Pisces. Like I said, you could be being a little bit sneaky, but at the same time, it's like some of you feel like it's this person's karma, honestly, for some of you. Or if you are avoiding someone, or you're being a little bit rebellious or not your normal self, it's like you feel justified in doing that because your inner voice. So we have inner voice, the rebel. Some of you guys are standing up to a father figure or potentially a mother figure that's very, very masculine. Their figure, because you're just sick of like being in the shadows of someone. Okay. And you could be receiving some like suck up energy, or like, I don't want to say that, but I could say a few things, you know what I'm saying? Fill in the blanks, I guess. Okay. All right. So I do feel like you're being a rebel this week, and that's good. I love the rebel in this card deck. It's very motivational. If you can see, he's actually like releasing the chains off. Okay. Felt, like I said, in the shadows of, oh my dear. Sorry about that. So if you felt like in the shadows of someone, or if you felt chained to a situation, or you know what I mean, or you felt like someone was putting their demons on you, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if you know, it's like you may need to use your inner voice as to whether you want to participate in that, because that participation may come with compromises. Okay. And sometimes compromises are soul stealing. Okay. Just keep that in mind. So it's kind of like, now this is all personal preference, but it's kind of like, different, and I totally get that. You got to do what's right for your soul, but it's like, it's kind of like if someone abused you, would you really want that person to feel better about themselves because they gave you money? Would you really want them to feel like, some things are about, you know, like I personally feel better knowing that that haunts someone rather than taking from them, so now they can just, so that's personal preference. So it depends on the situation, it depends what was going on, and it depends on your personal like shit, right? So you may want to use your inner voice before you participate in something that will require compromise, and it may be time to be a little bit of a rebel so you don't crush your soul being in the shadows of someone because of money or some shit like that, or because they have enough money to buy your love or to buy an apology or like whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather let that shit haunt someone right up the fucking ass. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I love you guys. I know I took a long time. The demons are trying to intercept my message. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what it looked like in your guys' end. I know it cut out a few times. I don't know why. It doesn't really normally do that, but either way. Energy's so fucking good right now. Like, all live. Like, I don't even feel tired right now. Like, I feel like I could give it another go. It's the energy right now. Leo energy is just, like, exploding in me right now. I'm just gonna stop talking, but it's like I'm so blessed right now, to be honest with you. So just remember it's the new moon, plant some good seeds, and make shit happen. I love you guys. Toodaloo. My sun sign, I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini with a Sag moon and an Aries, Venus and Cancer. My rising is Aries. Yeah, I'm gonna go to here. But it's just the energy, like, it's good. Happy new moon. I love you. Bye.